sir. Yes, sir.
And we are here, Studio
Yes,
56
indeed.
podcast, episode 131. Feels good to be back with the fellas. What's going down? Pookie to my left, Twan to my right.
Yes, sir. Hello, world.
What a beautiful day to be here, man. I think everybody kind of getting a little bit of that sniffle vibe, man, from that weather.
Man, because that shit is so up and down, and it's like, man, the fuck?
Yeah.
They say it's supposed to be colder tomorrow.
For real. It's freezing out there right now.
That was somebody was telling me.
I didn't cut the heat on before I left, and it was reading 61 in the house.
No shit.
Yeah, I didn't cut my heat on. No, I was like, I'm going to just wait till I go back home and cut it on. Because the highs usually heat up pretty quick, but it was like 61. It's like, man, it's getting cold for real for some reason.
To be down there, down for sure, probably be in the 50s when you get to the high.
Yeah, man. We here, though, man. We back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all definitely. Tap it in every week, every streaming site. We finna get everything updated and have it. We finna have a good year this year, man. We gonna turn it up.
Oh, God.
Try to get everything a little bit more organized and start bringing a good experience in.
Nah, for real.
We finna work on it and start getting everything on point for the listeners, the quality back all the way up how we had it. We got it coming, man. We just be life be going on. We be all ripping and running, doing our own thing. Boys got kids and families and other things that they got to do. So we gonna try to make this get clear. We can have it going every, set time every Monday for y'all and clips dropping. We need everybody to make sure they subscribed right here on the Studio 56.
I don't know what's going on with the notifications. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them notifications be tripping.
They be
I don't
tripping.
know what that be
I don't
about.
know neither, man.
But we gonna get it right for you, daydreaming.
Yeah, we gonna have everything going. For sure. But we here, man. We appreciate everybody who be tapped in. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you tapped into everything that we got going on. Y'all know what it is, man. Episode 131. Today I want to have fun, man. I just want I said that, I was like, bro, I got to start really, like, enjoying this because I'm caught up in the grind, bro. I got to start, like, having fun with this stuff again, man. Like, I'm so focused on, like, trying to do this and do that. I'm like, nah, I got to start having fun every day. Like, every day need to be a good time, even on a bad day, man. So, we here, man. What you got into this weekend, Twan? I know you did the wrestling thing, man. What was that like? Seeing that on the ground.
That was dope, man. I'm surprised. My voice always raspy, but I'm a little more raspy today. Me and the wife stepped out with my cousin. Shout out Pooh, man. We stepped out with him, his wife, and his 3 daughters. Went to the Alamo Dome, the Royal Rumble. It was everything I expected it to be, man. Yeah, man. It was the only thing that kind of messed it up was, I follow a lot of wrestling pages, and they always do the spoiler alerts, but a lot of times they don't be right. But it's like, for this significant event, it was like almost everything they said, it happened. So it was kind of like, damn, I was telling my cousin doing an event, like, fuck, man, they kind of fucked it up for us with all these little spoilers and telling them who gonna be here and I said who gonna win, but it was dope. Like it was dope. It's some shit it's just like baseball to me. Like watching it on TV, you'll kind of be like, you'll get burnt out real quick. But if you go to it, you go to a live event, it's turned. It's turned, and then you always go end up conversating. Like, bro, I was conversating with some dudes out of Fort Worth that was sitting in front of us, and it was just, man, it was dope. Like going back and forth with them, conversating about who was gonna win, and you know what I'm saying. We got a debate and shit, but on some like cool shit. Wasn't no tension. Like when we like, nah, nigga, this person gonna win. It was just a dope experience, man, and shout out to the WWE, shout out to the Alamo Dome. It was turned in there. We was in there like 51,300 and some people deep, man. It was dope, bro. It was a live experience, man.
That's what's up.
And I was looking online for the WrestleMania tickets in LA, but shit, them motherfuckers so high. I bet not, man. I better sit back and watch that bitch on Peacock.
What they cost?
Man, the lowest tickets I seen was like $800 and something, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
I ain't know WrestleMania be busting like
Yeah.
that.
But
What?
see,
That's resale price? What's the regular value?
no, that was the fucking like on the
If you buy from Ticketmaster.
that was on the
Damn.
Ticketmaster. One of the lowest tickets I saw was like $800 and something, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, I was telling my cousin, I was like, man, what's up, man? You wanna go to LA and hit WrestleMania? He's like, shit, I'm with it, cuz. Like, I'm with it. So nigga, boom, I'm looking on my phone at Ticketmaster, like just after the event. So I text him, I'm like, bro, the cheapest tickets I seen is like $812. He was like, bro, I'm looking and I'm seeing shit like 5,000, 6,000. I said,
I did not know that
yeah.
shit was that heavy.
Bro, and I did like when I went to, me and Rome went to WrestleMania, the 25th anniversary in 2009 when they came to the Reliance Stadium. Well, it was Reliance Stadium at the time. And we had some cool ass seats, but we paid like fucking like $250.
Yeah, that sound more reasonable.
Right.
Yeah, and these tickets we paid. The Royal Rumble tickets was like $350 a piece, but they came with the priority passes, so it was a lot of perks that came. You know what I'm saying, with the priority pass, so that made the price worth it. But man, I was looking at the WrestleMania tickets and I was texting my cousin. I was like, shh. Man, I don't know, man. We might just have to throw a WrestleMania party at the crib. You probably come up to the HR, you know what I'm saying? You come up, because he been always talking about he want to come up to Houston because he never actually been to Houston. You know, he even drove through. And so I was like, bro, you can come up and we can throw, like, because it's WrestleMania, a 2-night event. I was like, we can, you know what I'm saying? You come up for the weekend, you and the fan, we can throw up, WrestleMania party, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, that's probably what we gonna have to do, because he's like, I can't fade them tickets. I was like, nigga, you are me, nigga. Like,
Real, that's hot.
that's a nice little old chunk, man. But WrestleMania is their biggest show of the year. But man, it's just a big difference, because in '09, like I said, man, me and Ron, we paid like $250 a piece for our tickets, and we had good seats. And it was like, nigga, the fucking nosebleeds for this year WrestleMania. Like I say, I seen some shit like $812 was the cheapest one.
That is crazy. Hey, shout out to everybody hustle. Shout out everybody into different things in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people will pay that for boxing. So I can't tell a nigga, hey, nigga, you paying $800 for WrestleMania is crazy. Because some dudes like, nigga, you be watching that boxing, nigga. You pay that much for boxing. So, hey, if somebody will pay it, it's worth it.
And they damn near already almost sold out. And the event ain't till the first week in April. The first weekend in April.
Damn.
They
That's
almost
crazy.
sold out already. But yeah, man, I'll let somebody else go enjoy that. I tune in on Peacock. I keep paying my monthly bill for Peacock, and I for sure tune in on Peacock. But
So anything else went on, man?
yeah, bro. It's always a pleasure. It's always fucking great to see my grandma get some of that goddamn home cooked, that baked macaroni she be putting down. She 84, man. She ain't missed a step in that kitchen, man. She ain't. And I don't know nobody grandma that can't cook though. To be honest, like I ain't never in my life. That's one thing. I ain't never met nobody grandma. All my partners, everybody I never met. I never met nobody grandma that couldn't get done. But it's like, she 84 and she ain't missed a step. Like,
I think it's cooking for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Not the is that a lost art for females now? You think?
I can't speak for them young motherfuckers.
Yeah, I got some younger partners though, and they be like telling me like, cause like my boy Wario, he be doing all the cooking in his house. Cause he be like, well, my woman can't cook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and bro can throw down, bro hard in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But shit, like, I think it kind of stopped with our generation, like our age, you know what I'm saying? Like with the 80s babies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like shit, my wife can cook, you know what I'm saying? It's just my kids always be wanting the same shit. Yeah. So it's like, shit. But she throw down, but it's like, man, I be tacos 3-4 times a week and shit. Like, god damn. But
Granny still going hard, though.
Man, ain't lost a step, man. It's always good to see her. I was chopping it up with my Uncle Donald. And Donald, I ain't know my uncle. He be watching us. He subscribed to us. And he reminded me, it was probably about a year ago. Remember, he was fucking with me in the chat
Right,
one night.
right.
And I was telling the man, don't do that shit. He brought that shit this weekend. Like, yeah, nigga, I got your ass. Yeah, what the fuck? I say, nah. I say, for a second you have, man. I ain't gonna lie. But that's Donald though. He gonna prank you. He everybody got that one uncle that's just gonna do some crazy shit. But yeah, it was good. It was good chilling with him. The only bad thing about going back home is I couldn't get around to fuck with everybody because I was only there for 2 days. Right. But outside of that, bro, the whole experience was great, man. It was good, man. It was good, man. It was good to be home. It was good to see grandma. She's still up and kicking. She goddamn me ain't missed a beat in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about her is how you gotta, you know how the older people be. You gotta like force her to take something. It's like, here, grandma, like, come on, man, take this shit. Don't make me like, you know what I'm saying? But she shot me some encouraging words, like some shit, like, and she always used to tell me this though. She used to always tell me like, it's something about you, like, it's something about you, like, I don't know what it is. I can't, because they call me 20, you know, so she 20 years. It was always something about you, but I could never put my finger on it. I knew you was gonna turn out all right. For sure. And I was like, damn, you done told me that before. She like, nah, I really meant it. Like, I knew you was gonna, said even though you was a handful, cause I forgot I used to be doing all the wrestling moves on my cousins. I used to be fucking them up, like, yeah, I used to get my ass whooped for that shit. Like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, I done got whooped. All kind of, you name the utensil, I done got whooped with it, man, for damn near breaking one of their necks, just on some, some practice and shit. But it was good to, sit down and talk to her, and it's always good to be able to go back home and give some shit, like, and it's just like the best feeling in the world, bro. Like, out of all the things that make me feel good, it's like that shit just hit home when a nigga can go back and just do some shit, and even though they don't need it, it's like just, yeah. So I'm saying, there's some extra little shit for you, man. It's just be hard to give my grandma anything, cause she's so used to working, and it's like, you passed that stage, you the OG. We gonna make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? You spent your life making sure we good. So it's, you know what I'm saying, it's my turn. Just sit back and chill. Like, I had to tell her, like, nah, don't make much. Just sit down. You doing too much. I can make my own plate. I mean, my cousin was telling my cousin, shout out Bernie. He came over there and fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? She in there trying to make the plates. I'm like, grandma, come on, man. Just sit down. I've been hearing you since this morning. She get up. You know them old people gonna get up at the crack of dawn.
Every morning, nigga, no matter what.
Clockwork,
nigga. Late, nigga.
Clockwork, nigga.
Nigga, they ain't missing no day, nigga. They gonna wake up with the roosters, nigga.
Yeah.
For real, if you know, you know.
Nigga, she up like early with it. And then, they gonna keep their house hot in the motherfucker. I was like, woo, grandma, you got it hot in this one. But she was just telling me, man, like, she's like, you my favorite. I know I ain't supposed to have no favorites, but you my favorite. I'm like, that shit just, melt a nigga heart, like, cause she always done told me that shit even when I was a badass little boy, like, I can always remember that shit, like, yeah, you my favorite, and like, I catch a lot of slack from my cousins for this shit, cause like a lot of people take it personal, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, they do. I be like, shit, nigga, I don't make the rules. Like, nigga, I'm the favorite. Nigga, what you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna accept that shit, nigga. I'm blessed, nigga. Like, it was a great experience, though, man. It was cool, man.
That's what's up. Pokey, what you had going on this week, man? You ain't do too much. What went on?
Yeah, if there was, I'll plead the fifth. I'll pay.
Oh, shit.
Let me see, man. I went to Wednesday. I went to an event, a little listening party, man. R&B artists. I was out there on the spot off of Emancipation. The new spot right there on the side of the feet on 45.
Which spot? They got about
the new spot. The new spot. Yeah. The new one on Emancipation right by the freeway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They had a R&B artist, man. I forgot Lil Mama name, bro. Her name like Yandy. She's doing real R&B. She doing a little thing. They had a little listening party with her. Shout out to Chad Black. He be putting the events together and stuff. So I'll pop out here once in a while when I can to support the upcoming underground scene, show my face, do some little media there for them. And just, I put it on the live that I was there, told the people check the album out, things like that. She doing real R&B out here, which, R&B, one of them things that's hard to do. But I'll tell you the real, though, nigga. You never know, though, because, nigga, every once in a while, you get a diamond in the rough with the R&B, and then they'll just pop out and be lit and be a superstar. Especially coming out of Houston, bro. We didn't produce so many, like, writers behind the scenes and just R&B superstars. So I had pulled up over there Wednesday. Then Thursday, me and my boy BP pulled up to the Rockets game. They got their ass blew out by the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think they were losing by like 30 in like the third quarter, bro.
Cavaliers ain't the same old Cavaliers though.
The Rockets that fell off, man. Like
but they got a real young team, man.
Ain't we the sorriest team in the league now?
No shit.
Yeah. We the sorriest team in the league.
I think that's just for now though. I think the future is bright, man.
I didn't really go to watch the game. No, I went because they had the little Lexus Lounge passes.
Right.
So we got to go back there and chill and eat and just kicking it behind the scenes and the mix and everything like that. So I went up there for that and did that for a little bit. Then I said, you know what, I'm out. I already died time. And it's crazy because I was just over there the night before on Wednesday. So I said, man, let me slide down the Emancipation. Let me slide down the strip, see what's going down. Nigga, I'm over there. Nigga, I'm riding up and down the Emancipation. I ended up start feeling like some niggas was following the nigga, bro.
No shit.
Hey, I was like, damn, hold on,
you
man.
gotta follow that good instinct, man.
Yeah, nigga, so now
God.
I pulled up into the gas station, so I'm there, and it was the way it happened, because I was farther down the strip, and then I'm like, damn, what the hell really going on? Because, like, I pulled up in, they pulled in, like, facing me, and then they pumped their gas, but we kind of made a weird eye contact. And I do my best to not make eye contact with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because I be noticing, like, when you go to certain cities, eye contact is mandatory.
Right.
Out here, we don't make eye contact with niggas, bro. Other cities,
That's crazy. You know you fucking right.
you know, we don't really make eye contact.
Because it's like down here, that shit could just go
Yeah.
weird real
But
quick.
no, if you go to other cities, eye contact is how they read the energy, especially like when I done been to L.A.
Right.
Bro, the niggas that are niggas out there, like niggas, they finna try to make some eye contact, nigga. Like,
Make you look at them.
I guess they just how they see they little shit to see, like, is this a problem? Or is this nigga one of them? Or, you know, they got all their little politics and shit.
It's hard to read.
But out here, it's like, nigga, we don't even be trying to look at each other. Like, that's considered mean mugging, nigga.
Nah, facts.
That's
That's what I'm
me.
saying.
That's
Like,
me.
because a nigga like
that's true.
a nigga gonna really like get on some shit like, hold on, man, what you looking like?
Look at that,
Like quick.
You don't only look at a nigga for a split second
That's
and you look
it.
the other way.
It ain't no stare down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit.
That's crazy. 'Cause I
Ain't
even
none of
think
that
about
shit.
But we
like
did
that's true.
that shit in the gas station parking lot. And if y'all see this, brothers, it's no smoke. I ain't want nothing with y'all niggas. I just was up there chilling. But like, it was weird. So what happened was I sat there for a second, then I pulled off, and I'm like, I'm finna go back down to Emancipation. But they had pulled off before me, and they kind of stopped
Damn.
on the way out. So I was like, all right, bro, what the hell? So I'm like, man, do I want to drive in front of them niggas? Because I'm finna go out the back way.
Right.
And they going out the back way already, but they stop before you leave out.
Right.
And I'm like, is it going to look weird if I drive in front of these niggas right now, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, fuck it. Went on ahead and did it. Got on that whole nigga, slide down Emancipation. Them niggas, I feel like somebody followed me, nigga. I'm like, oh, man, I see the lights. I kept going. I ain't see them niggas turn off. I say, man, these niggas is following me, nigga. What the fuck?
Shit.
So I get back down there by that spot called The Weekend, and I bust the left. Bust a quick left right there. And right when I bust the left, and I'm on live on YouTube, I'm telling niggas on the chat, man, these niggas following me. Nigga, man, these niggas following. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm gonna have to pull over and get active with these niggas, man. Fuck it.
Nah,
So I bust the left. Like, fuck it. Whatever it is, it's finna be what it is, nigga.
Right.
And then next thing I know, them niggas bust the U-turn when I made the left. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, that was some weird shit.
It was weird. I was just like, damn. And in the midst of all that.
That's the shit that had you grabbing that motherfucker from up under the seat.
So,
for real.
nigga, I just so happened when I made the left, a nigga I know, my boy James, Country Boy Eats, was cooking on the corner right there in his grill, selling food. So he seen me through the front windshield, like, hey, what's up, nigga? Hey, he waving me down. I took, man, bro, I said, man, I just got to some little shit with some niggas or something, man. He like, nigga, back in right here. Nigga, I backed in, kicked it out there with that nigga for like 2 hours on live.
I'm glad that nigga was right there, bro.
Nah, we promoting the food. And, the niggas had left, though. They burnt right off. It wasn't even no more pressure, but it just so happened it worked in my favor. It was a nigga I fuck with, went to high school with. He out there selling his food. One of the first niggas I interviewed.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah, so one of the first niggas I interviewed in this shit. Went to high school with him. He a couple years older. But like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We chopped game for like 2 hours. It was a vibe out there. Yeah, so that was a Thursday night. Friday night, I ain't do shit. Did I do something Friday? Nah, I ain't had nothing to do Friday. I chilled out Friday. Saturday, I went out to my boy Jeff Shelley comedy show out there in Mo City.
Yeah, I seen that on the ground.
That was a ride like a motherfucker too, boy, to go way out there. Because it was like up in Mo City. About a good 35 minutes probably. Deep up in Mo City, right there. Like, get off the freeway, drive in there, get on the little highway out there. I was up in Mo City, actually. Then, that was a cool little vibe. Shout out to them and all the comedians. I just wanted to pull up and support them one time. Yeah. I learned that he been doing that shit stand-up for 9 years in the city.
Jeff?
Jeff Shelley.
Well, that nigga funny, too.
But see, Jeff, I didn't know. He started out doing stand-up and then started doing the Instagram skits. Yeah. So he really is like, I fuck with the skits on Instagram, but he really was a stand-up nigga first. Right. So it's like, you know, some niggas they can do both, and some niggas is better at the other. Right. But I pulled up and supported him. Then Sunday ended up popping back out, ended back up in Mo City again. To go to the A-Life new spot they got a new sports bar called the Sports something right down 59 up in right when you get to Mo City and shit out there, Fresno, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So that was a cool little vibe. Then I went to D-Bar, kicked it up there for a little bit. Shout out to the boy too, Steve-O, man.
DJ Steve-O, what's up, homie?
He be supporting the platform. He was up in there. So that was pretty much it for this weekend, bro. So man, let's get it started. Just want to start just having, you know, tell y'all about us a little bit, man. We want the show to be about us too and have a good time, man.
Most definitely.
So the first thing that we had going on is I want to get the order together, make sure we on point with it. But Tyre Nichols was first, so we already know that. Okay, yeah. Tyre Nichols, man, they released the video footage. The full footage came out Friday evening, and it sent the internet in a blaze, man. We've been talking about it for a few weeks on here now, and the full video finally came out, bro, and it was that. And to my understanding, even the footage that we are seeing is edited too. Right. That they still didn't put everything in it. But it was certain things that stood out. I think one was those kicks, bro, like knowing that these police wear these big army combat boots.
Big old heavy motherfucker.
And to see somebody step back and just take their all and kick somebody in their
face.
It looked like his face, bro. And then
man, that shit is uncomfortable to watch, man.
Seeing them whip that stick out, and then that was a problem for me. And then also when he was standing up and they had him handcuffed, and you see the dude just punching him in his face while he's standing up. And it was terrible, bro.
Man, niggas really, bro. It's like them niggas. They really they got their rocks off on Buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
It's like they overly beat on that boy. Like I'm talking about like on some like niggas got shit off their chest type shit, nigga, and some. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it went from a serious thing to like a jokey joke thing. You know what I'm saying? Like. Let me see how hard I can hit this nigga.
It became a freebie. It's like a free lick.
Like that shit was vicious, bro. You know what I'm saying? We didn't witness a lot of cruel shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
That be, you know, with the laws and shit, whooping on people and shit. But bro, like this shit right here, bro, is just it's sad as fuck, bro. You know
That
what I'm
shit
saying?
really
That boy,
is, man.
that boy was out there like helpless, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we in a society where a motherfucker would rather just record and watch
do
you, bro,
something about it.
than actually go out there and get on them laws' ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's what the fuck should have happened. Like, I feel like motherfuckers should supposed to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that shit, it's like y'all ain't no police, nigga. Y'all on some gang shit, nigga.
Exactly.
For
You know what
real.
I'm saying?
It really did feel that way though, bro. Like
that
they
shit
was
with
gang banging.
that wasn't no police shit.
Like,
You
I
know what
done
I'm saying?
seen a lot
I
of
feel like
videos.
they took that scorpion shit to their
To
head,
their
like
head,
nigga,
like,
this scorpion shit.
Scorpion
nigga,
over here,
yeah,
nigga.
type
Like,
shit. That's
yeah.
how that shit seemed, bro. Like they taking they shit out on the people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Bro, like that shit. I see a lot of fights and a lot of shit on Instagram and on YouTube. That shit is one of the few videos I saw in my lifetime that had me uncomfortable. Like, nah.
That shit sickening, bro.
Make a nigga cringe. Like, come on, bro.
And bro, if you ever been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like nigga, I done had the laws jump on me and my girl, you know what I'm saying, they whoop both of us, nigga, on Ella, you know what I'm saying. So just seeing that and going through the little shit I went through, you know what I'm saying, like nigga, I got the pictures, everything still, fucked up face, all that. But just knowing, bro, like that feeling of being helpless for real, your motherfuckers just watching and these laws just handling you. And bro, how they did, bro, like, bro, that's some shit I never wanna, you know what I'm saying, go through. You know what I'm saying? I hate he went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate just that it's he much. I mean, it's good that it's on camera, you know what I'm saying? But that shit really ain't good, bro, because it's like, bro, motherfuckers just gonna constantly just watch this shit and see this man, you know what I'm saying, get beat to death, bro.
I'm talking about, like, I finally looked at it yesterday with my uncle. My uncle is, you know, he been on that, like, fuck the police, nigga, pro-black, but what really had him hot was, like, these niggas doing a nigga like this, like,
bro, but you
like,
gotta think that be the ones, like,
yeah.
like, just saying, bro, on Ella, bro, I got pulled over by a white dude, bro.
Right.
Everything was cool. I had everything under control. Until the niggas pulled up.
Damn.
Swear to God. Acting just like that, just straight handling. Niggas start choking me, everything. You dig what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
So that situation. Then some shit in Bayberry Tree. Niggas sitting, they didn't hit the spot with that whoop. Who come up in that bitch climbing though?
The niggas.
The nigga laws. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy, bro. It's like them boys, they take their anger out on niggas, you know what I'm saying? They ain't get a shot of no pussy or something, or a nigga was just a real peon growing up, you know what I'm saying? Or just any little thing, you know what I'm saying? Or they feel like you can take their gal or just any little thing. I feel like them niggas, they take their issues out on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Just for going through that shit.
It's kind of like, nigga, we got our first chance at authority. We wasn't accepted.
For real.
Whole crew full of weird niggas, bro. Just hearing how they was talking to dog. Talking about, nigga, before I blow your shit off, nigga, man, you see how, man, hey, that
bro,
nigga.
Straight corn,
like,
bro.
it was like, bro, all these niggas some real live lames. And that's what I be talking about. Like, some of these niggas out here be being laws, not because they want to be laws, but they be being laws strictly for the benefits, my nigga. And then they be having they little mental issues with themselves, and they get out here and they take it out on a nigga for no reason, bro. Like, wasn't no reason for y'all to be stomping this nigga, beating him with a stick, nigga, kicking his head in the ground, bro. Them niggas some real live suckers for that. Talking about Scorpion unit, my nigga. What it seems like is you niggas didn't have a crew to fit in, so y'all went and jumped in this crew, and now y'all just getting y'all little issue off, my nigga, and y'all did that to one of y'all own.
These niggas are some like you know how when motherfuckers do hazing, like take hazing overboard type ass niggas. That's these type of niggas, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They found them somebody, bro, they could take advantage of, bro, and that's what the fuck they did, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody should be held accountable. Nigga, I was looking, even the sheriffs, the two sheriffs that pulled up, bro, like they ass in trouble too. You know what I'm saying? Not for the killing, but like y'all just pulled up and basically did
just
nothing.
watched it. Like, come on,
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro.
And I did want to let y'all hear a little bit of the report from the about the sixth guy who actually tased him, who was on the scene in the beginning of the video. He was actually not there when the beating was taking place, but he was there in the beginning. Because I did notice, okay, when it first came, I said, oh no, it's a white guy in this too. Why it's only 5 blacks, but he never made it to the other part where everything was going down there. He only tased them in the beginning. You could hear him talking stuff and everything like that. But this was the news that broke today that, hey, it's going to be an investigation on him for sure.
Nah, that shit crazy, bro. Nah, I got it down to that go off.
Into the beating death of Tyre Nichols, we've learned 2 more MPD officers have been relieved of duty after Memphis and the world saw the arrest videos released Friday night.
We now know one of those former officers is Preston Hemphill. WRG's Alex Coleman tells us who police say this officer is and why 2 other agencies are also investigating several of their employees.
The fallout from the release of disturbing video showing Memphis police officers beating Tyre Nichols continues to grow, now leading to a 6th officer being taken off the force. MPD says Officer Preston Hemphill has been relieved of duty. Last week, Police Chief C.J. Davis told WREG they were looking at the involvement of other officers.
The most egregious actions were by the 5 officers, but there were other officers at the beginning, other officers that showed up at the scene. So we're looking at everybody's actions, and there will be more administrative actions taken.
A Memphis police spokesman tells WREG Hemphill has been relieved of duty pending the outcome of the investigation and has been relieved since the beginning of the investigation. Hemphill was hired in 2018. MPD has not confirmed Hemphill's involvement, but we took another look at the video to see if there are any possible connections or similarities.
Where it rains and Ross. Taser was deployed. Suspect is running down Ross.
In video 1, it appears Hemphill is wearing the same green watch in this photo, and you see glasses on the back of the police car, and they appear to be the same ones in this photo. And you can hear other officers mention Hemphill's name.
Where are my glasses at? Huh?
And that same officer's voice is heard saying what he'd like to happen to Nichols once he's caught.
I hope they stop his.
But this investigation does not end with MPD. 2 Shelby County deputies are now relieved of duty.
2 of the deputies came walking up, and I was concerned as to why they were there and to get some answers. So we relieved them of duty administratively, and we'll launch an administrative investigation.
The Memphis Fire Department also says it's pulled 2
the fire department.
EMTs from duty in response.
Answers. So we relieved them of duty administratively, and we'll launch an administrative investigation.
The Memphis Fire Department also says it's pulled 2 EMTs from duty in response to the case as internal investigations expand.
We wanted to demonstrate to the community that we're going to do the right thing. We won't have people on our roll that have committed heinous, crimes.
Alex Coleman, WREG TV, News Channel 3.
And to my understanding, he got a 4-year-old, bro. From what I had read, I don't know. I haven't heard them really speak on that a lot, but I did read that somewhere. So they did say that he had a 4-year-old, man. I can't believe that shit there. That is terrible, bro. Like, homie, you was there too. Now, a lot of people didn't like what I said, I guess. Well, not a lot, but I was like, hey, bro, if he wasn't there beating on him, he not going to get charged for that because he not involved in that. If he broke protocol with the tasing, that's another thing. But nigga don't see everything that go on, but we know that it should have never got to that point where that man should be looking like that after that.
Exactly.
And suffering cardiac arrest and failing kidneys and shit, bro. And just to see, if you look at it, he was laying on the ground with his hands behind his back, and the dude's like, man, sit up, man, sit up. Like, talking to him like he ain't just went through nothing.
Bro, this is the thing. After they handled him, how they handled him, it's like you expect him to move and be alert and still be up under your command and authority and all this. So, and see, that's the thing with the laws. It's like nigga, y'all here to like regulate the rules or whatever. Nigga, y'all are not here to like be enforcers and shit for real. Them hoes don't supposed to be doing that shit.
See,
like that shit is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't supposed to be able to run around and enforce your rules. You know what I'm saying? Not the rules of the law, but enforce what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be able to do that shit if you a law, you know what I'm saying? But them hoes, they get away with that shit all the time.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what that goes back to? What I be saying, that's that old slave catcher shit. What them laws started out as.
Yeah.
See, they don't want us to come on here and speak the real, nigga. They don't want us to tell the real about these niggas behind that badge. That badge is some goddamn slave catcher shit.
Man.
And that's why they treat niggas like
was,
they less than humans, like how they used to do slaves. Hey, nigga, we gonna treat the porch dogs better than you niggas. We'll stomp your ass out, kick you. Hey, we just got done beating your ass, nigga. Sit up, nigga. Sit up straight, nigga.
But
That's how they be doing.
But the thing is, nigga, when a nigga run, you know what I'm saying? It's like niggas really running for their life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's
true,
the
bro.
crazy, because it's supposed to be something different, even though that's where it derived from. You know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be something different.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't.
And a nigga still running for their motherfucking life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I see little kids. You know, I be chopping all the little kids' hair and shit, and I just listen to them, pay attention, be rocking with them and shit. And bro, it trips me out how little kids talk about the police and react to police. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't fuck with the police. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they don't have no reason to not fuck with the police for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just crazy. They're like, oh no, that's 12. No, you be like, damn. I know the culture. You know what I'm saying? Infectious, but they not dumb though. You know what I'm saying? Because even my kids, nigga, my little girls, nigga, my twins, nigga, they'll see the laws, nigga, and be like, I ain't going over there. The police over there. And that shit just like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's crazy.
But it be like that because it be like, bro, the experiences of a generation after generation, when you grow up and you hear these stories, once you start watching stuff on TV or social media, you see the police beating up one of your people, you like, oh, the police ain't here for us, nigga.
Right.
That's how you start thinking as a kid.
And these days, you know what I'm saying, they all got the tablets and the phones, and so they see the shit that y'all think they don't see. They little eyes be running across that shit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it's passed down trauma and PTSD when it come to police, nigga.
And then you know what I'm saying, growing up in the hood and shit, it's like shit, you walk outside, nigga, you seen your neighbors, you seen your friends, brothers, daddies, all these people getting harmed and fucked over by the laws too, you know what I'm saying? So that shit, that just make a kid just be like, damn, nah, I ain't fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That shit crazy.
That's that, man. Rest in peace, Tyre Nichols, bro. We gonna be coming back with more updates on this as time goes on. More conversation about it, more everything about it, and man, I hate to see that for them and their family. I think they're holding a funeral service on Wednesday, so prayers up to them most definitely.
Man.
This the conversation right now, man. So we'll keep y'all updated on it for sure. We'll be tapping in, man. Most definitely. Rest in peace, Tyre Nichols.
Rest in peace, man.
What else do we have go on? Oh, okay. Complex had 21 Savage get into some rap stuff. And it made a lot of people. I didn't even go look at the list. I didn't even click the link. I keep it 1,000. No disrespect to nobody platform. Complex is a known brand in this game, but I don't look to them for credibility on conversations about rap.
Right.
But they had 21 Savage as number one. Is number one in the game for 2022, the number one rapper. They had 21 Savage on there. So I posted it up on my page just to see what people thought. Cause I be wanting to get that old vibe back when niggas talk about rap, like the barbershop and shit, bro.
Yeah, but why? What they base this off of?
Exactly.
Bro, I didn't look. I didn't even look to see because it was nothing. No disrespect to 21.
What all he dropped last year?
The thing with Drake.
That was it.
that I know of.
I'm confused.
The last thing I seen 21.
And I ain't gonna lie, and just keep it 100. Yeah. They made so much of a mean out there, 21. They made so much fun of that shit. Bro, it's like I ain't even go listen to that hoe. I swear to God I did. You know what I'm saying?
It had a couple jams on that album for sure.
But what made
I believe it did, but I didn't listen. I ain't gonna even lie.
2022, like that's a mind blowing shit. What the fuck was they looking at?
Man, the only thing I remember 21 Savage from doing in 2021 was the Drake album. And then I guess the whatchamacallit carried over into 2022, the one he did with Nardo Wick. Maybe that carried over. Yeah. But I think that was a 2021. Yeah, I think that was a 2021 release though. So I didn't really see it.
Not knocking Lil Bro shit. He no 21 do his thing. But I don't know about that shit. They talking about.
I know about it. And that's I be behind on shit.
Matter of fact.
No, that nigga was not. No.
Let me look.
My nigga was popping on Clubhouse and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on that type shit.
They said yak or some shit like that.
Nah, for real.
I put some respect behind it, but like I say, no disrespect to 21. But
hey, on some other shit, that Trippy Red shit, bro got a bunch of features on that bitch.
Yeah, man, my boy.
Damn that every song is a feature. Nigga, probably about 2 of them bitches ain't or something like that.
Oh,
it says
shit, that's a
21 Savage is one of the best rappers alive. This isn't hyperbole. Savage won Complex's Rap MVP award for 2022 because of his consistent output, improvement, and evolution of his cadence and wordplay with every verse. From delivering a flurry of impressive features to holding his own with one of the biggest artists on the planet for an entire album, 21 Savage has solidified his place as a rap heavyweight, but he's not in it for the recognition. So he had something with J.I.D. and Baby Tate on Surround Sound. Okay, I know about that one. And then Thought I Was Playing on Gunna Song. But I didn't really, I don't know.
That's what I say. Like, had they said, motherfucking yak, or somebody, I did. Okay, yeah.
Say he evolution. I ain't gonna lie. I guess starting from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I can see he done stepped his game up now. I can't argue with him on that.
He done stepped up from
He
that
stepped
shit.
his game up for shit show, but the best rapper of 2022, nah.
Most valuable player.
The MVP.
Yeah, what's up?
I mean, I could argue
Shout
with
out
him.
That boy, man. Come on.
I'll be a little bit behind, but I feel like I can argue with him about him being the best of 2022.
I'm trying to find double X.
Now, if he stepped his game up, yeah, most definitely.
Hey, who you think, what rapper stepped their game up the most and like starting out as like basic, not a good rapper, then end up being a good rapper? Who holds that?
All around rapper who didn't start out good. And for new school or just overall over time?
Overall over time. Some of that we, you know what I'm saying? I think Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones got to be the top in that. Yeah, he became a real rapper. He
started out. He was popping his shit like as far as he always been a great shit talker.
Go back and listen to them Dipset joints, nigga. He was not it.
But he was always a good shit talker.
Nah, facts.
But like a rapper, nah.
But like, he was just making songs.
He became.
But he became a.
I gotta agree with y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like Rick Ross stepped up his ability too. Like
shout out AC.
Because when you listen to that early shit of Rick Ross, it wasn't jamming.
Nah, niggas was fucking with it because he was just.
I like the Port of Miami.
I'm talking about before that shit.
Okay, the other slip.
I'm talking about like
slip and
slide.
The slip and slides.
Remember he was on
trainer shit.
Yeah, and nigga ain't know who he was. And the niggas like, who is this nigga?
He's on that All About the Benjamin soundtrack.
Yeah, the All About the Benjamin soundtrack.
He's in the video with no beard and everything.
Nigga with a Lakers jersey.
Let me put my right foot in the game now.
Yeah. That's
Put my left foot
the
in the
nigga
game now.
Yeah.
That was Rose. I didn't know that. No shit.
For sure, AC right. Lil Baby always made great songs.
AC right. Like,
but he stepped up the bars and the content masterfully.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Went all the way up and turned it up a notch.
Cause I used to just kind of listen to him for the beats, cause he always had hard ass producers doing this shit. But now, when I listen to him, I actually listen to him. So I can agree with that one. I can agree with him. I can agree with the Jim Jones, and I can agree with the Lil Baby. And I ain't know that was fucking Ross. I'm still tripping on that.
That was Rick Ross.
Cause when Bo started singing it,
he started making that Maybach music, nigga, and went the fuck out.
Would you say Future?
Yeah, you could throw Future.
Throw Future in there.
Throw Future in there. Because Future went.
He was always great, but I feel like he stepped it up even more than what he was.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he was always cold. Future was always cold. Always was songwriting. Was always putting shit together. But it's like
when he got on that Pluto shit and all that type of shit, he never went back, nigga. Like he just got better and better.
He really shot to Pluto on the
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that last joint he dropped, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, every time I look at that Whole Food, that bitch look like an R. Kelly album cover. I swear to God, that bitch do. But that nigga, I listen to that bitch so much, bro. It's just like, damn, this nigga Future, a motherfucker.
Did you check? Have you seen like the digital cover of it, where you see the little? I think either the curtains are moving on it.
No shit.
Yeah, like if you go like Apple Music and you look at it,
and it was, you talking about the bitch.
It's doing something on
the visualizer and little shit. Yeah,
but it's actually on the on Apple Music too. If I'm not mistaken, bro, it's on there too. Where if you go look at it on there, it's like you will see something moving on that bitch. But now Future, one of them
Future
guys.
did stuff like he
bro, it's so many niggas. It's like be hard to think of niggas. I think he has to come he could come a little bit harder than he did. But I say that nigga did step his shit up a little bit. You know, I ain't been hearing nothing from him lately. But where 5-Year Foreign had came from when he first came in.
See, I never got on, bro.
Yeah, when he first came in with the big drip. And then when he started getting into like trying to do other types of songs and shit like that, even what he did on the Kanye album, most definitely got to give him his credibility for what he stepped it up. It's like,
say
okay.
YG.
I don't know about YG. I wouldn't say.
Nah, My Brazy Life was crazy. The first album.
Do
but I ain't gonna say
shit,
artistry. I didn't really get it. I didn't know. I don't know. Shout out YG though.
I fuck with him on a street perspective.
Yeah, what he brings to the game.
You know what I'm saying? What he brings to the game, credibility, and things of that nature. But as far as like lyrically or stepping his game up, I can't really say he has. Yeah. Honestly, I can't really say he has. I just fuck with his shit because I like the West Coast sound.
Same here.
So it's a lot of shit that come out the West that a lot of niggas probably wouldn't jam that I fuck with. Right. You know what I'm saying?
If you from the West, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah, that's me. Same thing. Yeah, like because I came up listening to the West Coast.
I gotta say this shit. Yeah. I heard some shit today from the West Coast.
That
shit is garbage.
Oh man.
I'm just put that shit out there. Hey, listen. brother man, that shit is hot garbage.
No shit. I gotta hear it, man.
Oh, my mama.
And I ain't saying like everything that come out the West Coast is hard, but
hey, but this nigga here is trash.
Oh shit.
Fuck all that. We gonna say I said it, nigga. Fuck it. You trash.
Yeah, I gotta hear him. And cause I know I done heard some bullshit from the West Coast. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, yeah, shout out that boy Thug. Free Thug, man. Say Thug, another nigga. When he first came out, I was like, what the fuck? And then that nigga grew on me though on some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. When it come to Thug, it was like he was kind of already. Shout out to Treese. For typing Thug, but it's like, Thug was already like doing what he was doing back then. Now, if you think about how he came in the game,
but you can't lie and say that bitch got musical with it.
They polished it.
He got better with it.
But if you peep, I'm a stoner.
That was just for the bro. You took it out of my mouth.
I'm a stoner.
That was my shit.
I'm a stoner. Come on, man. And the Danny Glover. Every time I got, and then you got to think the next year. So peep this.
Freak Thug, man.
We was
God
at fucking
damn.
South by Southwest in 2014, right?
Right.
Thugger performed in 2014 at South by Southwest, and nobody knew the fucking music.
By
Danny Glover
after I'm a stoner
and I'm a
Danny
stoner.
Glover.
He was performing on
they
the
was
stage.
out there kinda
Super
sleep
turned.
then.
This was right after he put the dress on and all that other shit, because he was doing interviews about it. People was asking him, but it was like he was on stage bouncing up and down, turned up. Nobody knew the fucking song. You know who was hot at that time? Future was hot. Migos was hot. They performed and nobody in the crowd knew the song, bro. Matter of fact, you know who performed on the same stage as him?
Man, yeah.
Boston George.
Shout out Boston
Performed
George,
on
man.
the same stage as
Good
Thug,
Rich.
nigga, at that time, bro.
I
That
fuck
shit
like
was
it.
crazy. 2014.
Not even on
it's
no
my-
bias shit,
yeah.
but George hard, nigga. I got
Yeah, fair. You gotta get George. Hey,
He got better.
He gonna talk that
now
shit.
we can throw him in that
Yeah.
list.
He has,
Cause that young nigga, he from the first shit to what he got go. Yeah, that nigga there, he
Say,
yeah,
man,
Shout out
he
he was talking that
shit.
shit. And he was always talking the shit for real.
Oh, yeah.
But now it just sound better. Know what
I
I'm
wish
saying?
George
Like,
could have got all the way dedicated to it and stayed down with it, and because I feel like George could have really, if he would, because he had everything he needed. You know what I'm saying, to go there.
Facts.
But I know that rap shit can be finicky, be up and down, the politics, the wave, the energy. It'd be crazy. But shout out Boston George, man. He most definitely stepped it up. But
shit, sure.
nah, man. We got another thing that plays off the segue.
Man, that boy say hot garbage.
Hot garbage, man.
Man, I can't think of the nigga name all the way.
I don't even want to say his
but
name on here.
The nigga's trash. The
We'll
nigga's
talk
trash.
to you, AC.
I know
AC,
some-
we gonna talk to
I
you,
know
bro.
some niggas
AC, hey, AC, boy, look, boy. Listen, man, check it out.
Don't say his name,
Say
bro.
it, say
Listen,
it. This nigga don't even look like he belong, fam. This nigga weird than a motherfucker, bro. Like,
Bro, we'll talk about
This
this
nigga-
over here, dog.
Hey, I done heard some bullshit from
Boy, this nigga is
from the
crazy,
west, from the
man.
south, from the east. Cause like it's like
nah, the shit I heard today.
it's just all the way.
My nigga say
Bro.
that nigga mixed with Marshall Mathers, B Rabbit, and some more shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Bro was on the song.
God damn.
Bro was on the song.
It sound like that nigga want to
responding.
cry
I ain't
and
gonna
all
lie,
type
bro.
of shit. Nigga, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I respect niggas hustle as a rapper, bro. I do.
Nah,
Cause I'm
shut
not.
up.
See, as a grown man, and me and my skin, I don't fall under the umbrella of having to keep that gangster image. You feel
Right,
me?
right,
And I know
right.
some niggas, bro, that shit is part of they shit. They have to when they go outside, they have to be a gangster because that's what they known as. But me, it's like, okay, Ant can just walk outside and niggas just know him as Ant. That's just Ant. That's just it. But some niggas, they have to walk outside and get into that gangster bag and go in the studio and get into that gangster bag. But he was responding to a rapper that's dissing him from LA. And I don't want to say their names on there, bro. But dog, his response, that nigga sounded like B Rabbit off of 8 Mile. Like,
oh, that's horrible. Nah,
the
he
free
ain't
world
sound-
did fuck my girl, but I'm still saying that fuck the free world.
Nah, he ain't sound like B Rabbit.
Man, wait till you
Bro,
hear this shit.
we gonna listen to it after. We gonna
See,
call
I-
AC too, so AC
I
can hear.
heard some shit. I ain't gonna put no names. But a nigga that fuck with a bunch of niggas that I fuck with on the rap shit,
Yeah.
and he is not even on these niggas level. It's like they just brought him in the game because he was, one of the homies. But yeah, cuz he sucks.
God damn. Well, this guy, I don't know where he from. Where he came from, how he did it, when he did it, or when he did it, how he did it. I don't know. But I know that he can't be dropping no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like he was hurt.
Tough ass sweet nigga on the cool.
It sounded
bro.
like he was hurt, bro. And I was like, damn, bro, you
say-
should have thought that through.
Say, man, I'm talking about, man, listen, man, I'm talking about a fly whoop his ass. He's so soft. You
Matter
hear
of
me?
fact, I'm gonna sit in that whole AC. He
Man,
might take that shit down, bro.
No, that nigga need to stop.
He might take that shit down.
That nigga.
Somebody might call him and tell him, hey, bro, you gotta take that down, my nigga. Hold on.
I'm talking about my nigga should have went and did some push-ups.
That's all right.
It's like, bro, I was like, dang, he sound hurt, bro. And it was like a diss record, though.
Man, that nigga, man, look. Shout out to all the
LA rappers,
the
man,
real LA street rappers. You know what I'm saying? They be putting it down from their sections.
Hey, see, I sent it to you on the ground, bro.
So
I sent it to you on the
you
ground.
feel me? Shout out all the real ones. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
Let's get into this other conversation to segue. Somebody that 21 Savage had some words with last year on social media, Kodak Black. Charlamagne went on to the Brilliant Idiots podcast with Andrew Schultz. And Charlamagne the God said, hey, he feel like Kodak Black is the GOAT. Him and Andrew Schultz said it, and he said
good words.
And he compared, because the blog's only gonna be able to put so much, or they only gonna put so much on the context of it. But he spoke on how he feels that him and Kendrick Lamar are like one and the same because they're just telling stories from two different places,
right?
From two different perspectives. Where Kodak is telling his story from where, he's telling his story from there, and then he's telling his story from Compton. And they did their song together last year, and things of that nature. And that nigga Charlamagne, I gotta agree, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like, I'm not here to compare Kendrick Lamar and Kodak Black bars,
right.
Who got more hit records, or who do niggas think the best. But I think that a lot of times I like what Charlamagne was saying, because he was saying, like, I'm the type of nigga that can see the greatness in a Project Pat. Like, I'll say Project
that was
Pat
my
is,
nigga in high school.
yeah,
Y'all
I'll say,
hold up, man.
He's saying like he'll say
Hey,
Project
man,
Pat.
Mr. Getty Green, come on now.
He said I'll say Project Pat is one of the best rappers ever. But in the same sentence, I could say Jay-Z's one of the best rappers ever, because it's like they coming from two different perspectives with it. Nah, for sure, bro. So I really agree with him on the Kodak Black shit.
I don't agree with Charlamagne on a lot of shit, but he can't get no argument out of me on that one, because I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, y'all niggas the one really got me listening to Kodak. I done went back and listened to some old shit. I listened
man, shout out my little brother Tony, man. He put me on that nigga for real.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. You niggas never led me wrong. You never led me wrong, man.
And see, what made me really just tap into Kodak.
Y'all never led me wrong, man.
When you go back, see, like now, you got to think, Kodak came in the game at 16, bro. He had been rapping already at like 14, already really putting out music and shit. Right. I think he been doing music like his whole life, damn near, baby. But really starting to put out music at like 14, 15. But at 16 is when the No Flocking hit.
That's the I got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the first thing
that
I
was
heard
six,
from
he
him.
was
I fuck
16.
with that.
He was only 16, but the year after that, he came with Lil Kodak. They don't want to see you in.
See, that's my shit. They want to see you in the penitentiary. Yeah,
bro.
That's
he
my
was
shit,
he
man.
was still a teenager rapping like that. The song Tunnel Vision. If you go look at Tunnel,
I caught on the television late, but that motherfucker.
Listen
is
to what he's
timeless,
saying
man.
on there, bro. Listen
that
to what
motherfucker's timeless.
he been talking like that. The name of that album was called Paint Pictures.
Right.
Kodak never came in this game to be a mumble rapper. Right. Kodak never came in the game to be a trash rapping nigga. People just categorized him as that because
I would never say
they tried, but they tried to because
I think it's because of the era and the time, and you had so many mush mouth rappers.
Right.
Exactly.
And they was trying to put bro into that because he had that young nigga chopping off his words type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga a dog with that shit.
Bro, he really
Facts.
is. Like, I'm glad because y'all was yakking. Remember I told you, I said, man, I'm gonna have to go. And, it's because I heard, like, the television and, the flocking. I was like, all right. But after that, I didn't really, fuck with nothing until I'm steady here at Phuket Talk. I'm like, all right, let me go check him out. I went and checked him out. I say, all right. Yeah. Just like with Thug, like I was on the Danny Glover, then I kind of fell back.
You gotta tap into
and then when you put me on that, that's how it is. I took that and I went back. I went back and I say, yeah. Cause see, I was really thinking like
money, then you get
outside of that
power.
lifestyle, like man, see, I missed all that shit. That's why I be saying I be hating, I be missing shit, and it really be by accident. Cause I just be stuck on the
Hercules, nigga.
I be, you know what I'm saying, the same on the. I catch one motherfucking record. One album that's hitting, and I'm on that bitch for some months. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it'll be a while before I catch on to some other shit. Now, once I hear too much about a motherfucker, I'm gonna go check him out. Yeah. And that nigga Pooka put me on that. That's how it is. And then from there, I just went on back. Then I caught on to the money and the power. The motherfucking got me a check. I'm like, bro, how the fuck I missed this shit? Like, I'm tripping.
Halftime.
I say, man.
That was that Rich Gang era right there. That was that Rich Gang.
I be mad at myself a lot because I be like, man, you stupid motherfucker. How did you miss
They
this?
got a free thug, man. Look, man, I don't give a
Man,
damn.
that
Nobody
nigga
say y'all
say-
can judge me if you want. I don't give a fuck.
that, man. Free
Free
thugger,
thug,
man.
On me.
Free him.
And
God damn it.
And see, I think like it's good to hear like people give these young dudes their flowers because Kodak only 25 years old.
Man, that nigga
and like
a
you
young
cannot,
hoe.
and
Ooh,
you
that nigga
can-
a young bull.
and see, you might not agree with some of the things he do and say and how he get online.
Yeah,
and he just
he
saying
had
wild
one.
shit.
He had one incident that I was like, I ain't fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
But I gotta get that as an artist. Nah, I can't even do him like that. Cause I just be a hating ass nigga.
Yeah.
If I, you know what I'm saying, I ain't get that nigga his card. Man, that young nigga a bull. I don't give a fuck. Like we out do and say bullshit and don't be aware of it. You know, we might not even think it's bullshit at the time. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just saying some shit, you know. But
that nigga yak.
musically,
Nah,
oh man, nah.
But say free Rollo.
Like today he
Say
did
that's
some.
a young bull
Shout out
too.
Rollo, free Rollo, man.
My partner, a lot of like my partner, he
motherfucking
can't
Rollo.
stand Rollo. I don't like his
Fam,
voice.
gone,
I say,
nigga.
man, fuck that nigga voice. Listen to what he's saying.
Nah, look
You
what
hear
the
me?
fuck he was doing though.
And then look at what he was doing.
That's what I look at out of all the shit with
I say,
Rollo.
nigga, you can,
Like
you can
the
listen
shit
to my
that he was doing.
man's voice. Then you can listen to Rollo.
It's
goddamn.
like the way that he was doing the shit that he was doing in his area, in his neighborhood. You know what
It's
I'm
like
saying?
that shit was
I respect that young
that shit
nigga
was
for that.
very
You know what I'm
respect.
saying?
Was and is very
I'm talking about
respectable.
when you ever seen a young nigga have niggas out there, you know what I'm saying, on their motherfucking forehead, you know what I'm saying?
Come on
everything.
now.
Say, man, look, man, shot
Nah,
that young
for
nigga
real.
out, man. For real, bro. Real liability, young nigga.
And also
Say,
mentioning
you gotta
Kodak.
respect
That nigga actually, they put the footage out last night. They had the big show in Detroit, the Future Tour. You know, Detroit, they gonna have a gangster party anytime something big in the city
Right.
going on. Then you gotta think, nigga, Kodak, and you know Kodak get a lot of love in Detroit. They really fuck with Detroit, nigga. Heavy.
Yeah.
They I mean, Detroit fuck with Kodak real heavy. They been fucking with him heavy because that nigga be out there fucking with some niggas that I know when he out there like. He was fucking with World and them niggas behind the scenes before he went to the pen and shit. After that little shit happened with Nipsey, then he went diss T.I. He recorded that song in Detroit. Bro, a chick I interviewed named the fucking song. I never knew that shit until after I interviewed her. I typed her shit. I put her shit on YouTube. The interview did good too, but her name Isis. And then I typed her name in YouTube, and then on there, she had it on her channel. Isis names Kodak Black song Expeditiously. And she's in the studio with Kodak, nigga.
Right.
And she was like, what should I name the song? She's like, you should have called it Expeditiously, like how T.I. be saying. And that nigga Kodak said, yeah, I like that. And that's how he named the song, nigga. She named the fucking song.
He got off on tip on that motherfucker.
And it was Payroll birthday.
Shout out Payroll, man.
And
That's
then,
another boy I ain't say.
And
If
Detroit.
if you ain't listen to Payroll,
Yeah, he all.
you gotta go get on, bro, man.
And I think too with that city, Detroit is a city like no other when it comes to supporting their own. Like they support their city, bro. Like they gonna support their artists. Like if you ain't did nothing fucked up, you ain't fucked up with the people. They gonna pull up. They gonna ride to your shit.
Right.
You gonna hear those shit in the cars out there. And if you got a show out there, they pulling up. So Babyface Ray on the tour with Future. And you know all the Detroit niggas, they want to get fly and throw their coats on, pull up and stuff. So
players
it was
ball, baby.
It was a star-studded
the goddamn buffs, man.
It was a star-studded event that whole last night. But Kodak, I brought it up because Kodak he was supposed to come perform and didn't make it.
Oh.
So the footage came out of him last night getting there late and trying to pay them to let him perform.
No, facts.
Damn.
Trying to pay, man. I'm trying to pay.
Shit.
Man, come on, man. Let me perform, man. Come on.
I could dig that.
So, man, you know, Kodak, man. Kodak hell, man. That nigga
That's
crazy.
dope as hell, though, man. He fucking with his fans.
Yeah,
You
for
fucking
sure,
with
for
him,
sure. Let's get into Young Scooter. This is another conversation. Young Scooter called out Noriega because he went on to Breakfast Club and said that he heard the rumor that Future was mad at 21 Savage and Drake for doing the collab album last year. And he said, that's just what I heard, that he basically feels that it's going to overshadow what him and Drake did. And I was like, that sounds fucking insane. Young Scooter caught wind of it and said, I heard Nori got dick in his ass. And
damn.
He said, stop with the lies for the views, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn. Well,
I'll tell you like this. I feel like media's in a bad place, bro. Because it's like niggas just say anything to get traction now.
It's like they just be running with this shit. You know, so many motherfuckers be offering information and shit.
Volunteering.
And it's just all about the person if you gonna pick that shit up or not.
Say
But
he
this
heard
shit be
Future was
crazy
mad.
than a motherfucker.
I think that it's crazy when you go onto a platform that big and do that though.
Right.
Like, you know, they call it the rumor report, but just because it's called the rumor report, nigga, don't get up here. Because you going on a big platform and saying that I'm a hater, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, that ain't cool. Like, nigga, when has that ever been cool? And Noriega, it was like, nah, Nori, like, you doing your thing on Dream Champs, my
Don't
nigga.
fuck it
But
up.
that ain't it, though, my boy. You don't do shit like that. We players at the end of the day. Nigga, you already lit. And it didn't even make sense. And that's why I think, like, I put that on the topic. I put that on the top topics tonight, too, to talk about what a time to be alive was one of the biggest moments in rap ever for Future because he just had came off the 4 mixtape run, I think. The Monster, the Beast Mode, the 56 Nights, and then the Dirty Sprite 2. So I just dropped 4 back-to-back badass projects, and then I gotta do this collab with Future. How could I be jealous or upset or feel a way about anything? And this shit happened 8 years ago.
Right.
That shit was 8 years ago, bro. Like, I did that 8 years ago, nigga. I'm on top of Future done collab albums with Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi, and he did one with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Future steady, always rocking with the new street hot artists, even putting them on his album. He got ESTG on his album, Babyface Ray on his album, Kodak Black, like, and then he got 2 Drake songs on his album. On top of that, he on Drake last hit single with the Too Sexy.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's like, this shit don't make no sense. Then the life is good, nigga.
And then just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
The level of and energy of music, like the type of music that come from Drake in Future, and then the type of music 21 in Future.
It's not even the
21 and
same.
Drake. It's like 2 different. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 levels of intensity, different levels of intensity, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Even the vibe shit, even the club shit. It's like it's
Them
two
niggas got like a
different.
different type of chemistry, like
Right,
it's like
right,
some shit you
right.
can't really explain. But it's like
Right.
these niggas get in that studio together.
It's not. I don't see how it could, like a nigga can feel a way about a nigga dropping. Like, hold on,
I
nigga,
very
you heard
highly-
what I did with this
I
nigga?
really
Like,
highly doubt Future is upset about that, bro. I'm just saying, like, if anything, he's supporting that shit. Like, I can't see that, you know.
What? And then, nigga, they all got a video. They was all in the video together when they was looking like they was working at the fast food restaurant for Life is Good. They was all in that all together.
Bro, that's one of the best videos I've seen in my life. Just like off, like videos, like cause I'm a fan of like videos. Like
the concept was hard.
the concept was crazy, bro. Like I fuck with that.
I don't understand what Nori would go up there and say that shit for, and then was like,
that
he
was
basically was talking about it behind the scenes, and Charlamagne was like, yeah, go ahead and tell us that rumor you was telling us earlier. Like, really put the nigga on blast. And then go and tell us that rumor. He said,
Charlamagne knew that was some bullshit.
Yeah, he
too.
knew some bullshit too.
Why,
But like, fuck it. We'll get the ratings off your dumb ass if you want to do it on some bullshit. But I think Noriega doing a media run right now too, because I just seen he finna be on the Joe Budden podcast, so he probably was looking for some little bit of like shock value shit. But I mean, fam, I know sometimes shit be harmless, but man, the media done got so fucking out of control now, bro. It's watered down, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, niggas ain't gonna like what I'm finna say right now. The game has gotten so watered down. The big blogs are desperate.
No, facts.
They are competing.
They be posting.
That's what gonna come with all
trying
the bullshit.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of times the homie didn't put some shit out there, and then like shit, you will see like other motherfuckers start posting it, and that shit then made it to a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah. Well, like
that's
not
you know
a secret. Yeah, that happens with all levels.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That shit'll start like ain't nobody. It's all about can you bring the context now. It ain't about can you bring enough of a conversation piece do we feel like it's worth to have on our platform now. It's not about are you really talented? Is this really a credible story? It's all about do we think that people will watch it, no matter how small level. It's like nobody's bigger than nobody right now at this point, bro, with the media shit and how it's working, because I see the same exact post on all blogs now. They literally just copying and pasting each other, bro.
Right.
And I think that kind of waters that blog shit down.
It does.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll ever be able.
Shit I don't be knowing about because it's like I don't even look at them motherfuckers because I'm so used to seeing the same shit on all of them.
It's like, do rappers still pay for promo on blogs, really?
I would hope not.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends.
I would hope not.
I guess if you got an album dropping or something like that.
It depends. It just depends on the actual person that's running the blog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we still got some niggas out here that's doing their thing, that's doing good work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't with the bullshit.
I mean, I can understand,
but
you know.
have a lot of other,
The majority of them on some,
you know what I'm saying? Like some cesspool type shit going on.
And it's like now I'm kind of to the point where it's like, nigga, it is no way that only way I could get a popping blog page is if my shit just goes viral, because I'm not finna sit up here every day and just keep recopying and posting, and every nigga is posting the same exact shit. Like it used to be like, I'm gonna call out one, no jumper, and it's not even just calling him out, it's just calling it like it is, and anybody up there, I don't give a fuck. Take it how you want to take it. I tell Adam 22 to his face, he's basically outsourced the work to where the content doesn't even match him or the platform of what he's pushing. Like, it be all type of low-level ratchet street shit on there, all type of shit that I know that him or nobody in his circle relates to. Right. It's like just be super low-level ratchet bullshit that would not get posted on No Jumper a year and a half ago. But it's like, and I'm using this example to show that all the blogs are just following. It's not even a personal attack on him. It's just to show that all the blogs are just following what's on every other blog now. It's calling out the whole game as a whole as it's just completely watered down, bro. It's just watered the fuck down. That's all I'm saying. I'm just using No Jumper as an example of, like, I see a TikTok post from there to now I'm seeing penitentiary post on No Jumper platform about shit that's going on in prison. Right.
And
I never saw that on there at first.
Now you got a point, bro.
That wasn't there. Yeah.
I seen that too.
You're right.
When was No Jumper posting niggas behind the prison wall getting active? They was never posting shit like that at first. Now they just like we have to go with the low level blogs are posting now too. Even though we get the mainstream shit, we have to follow this too. But
nah, that's true. I can't even disagree with it. Like I fucked with No Jumper until I saw a certain interview.
Yeah.
And it was like the artist wasn't even feeling the interview. He was like, they was asking him some stupid ass, weird ass questions. Like,
whoa.
I'm like, nah, this is one of my favorite artists too. So I'm like, it wasn't even on no bias shit, but it was like, Cub was just sitting there like, the fuck, nigga? Like, nigga, you from out here, nigga, you know what's up. Like, why you even asking me, like, some of this shit? Like, and after that, I was like, nah, I can't fuck with
I still tap into the platform, most definitely. I tap into everybody platform. I'm
be
subscribed to everything.
I be fucking with AD shit.
Yeah.
You know, the community cuz shit. I be fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
tap into everything.
I
just gotta call it.
I really do be fucking with bro shit.
I just gotta call it how I see it though. When it comes to certain shit, I'm like, this right here is this. This ain't that, bro. This ain't it. But to each his own, man. Do y'all thing. I did want to come tap in too, bro, on fucking Larissa Pippen again.
Freaky.
Dog, they actually posted a TikTok together.
Man, hey, that shit is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Her and Jordan Jr., my nigga. Marcus Jordan, my nigga.
Hey, man.
They posted TikToks together.
Dropping jump man, and then he hitting the jump man.
And you know what I thought, bro, when I seen it? I was like, see, this is when a father has to have that conversation. Don't let her trap you, son. Don't let her dog you out. But no disrespect to her, she's too old to trap him. She can't have kids no more.
Right.
So you really got to tell your son, shit, hey, nigga. Man. Just don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Exactly.
But nigga, she can't trap the nigga. So I was like, it ain't really no bad idea. Cause it ain't like, I mean, if he put his heart into it,
cool. Then he might be tripping. I said,
Cool.
if he put his heart into it, then he might be tripping. I ain't never been one to tell nobody else how to feel.
That man been having this on his mind since he was
about 3-4 years old, right?
Nigga. You understand me? He just living out his dreams.
And I can't knock him for that. Just don't put your heart into it, my brother.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what he doing, but I know this. He got Pippen mad than a motherfucker, low key. I know he mad.
Everybody got Pippen mad.
So if Marcus Jordan and Scottie Pippen cross paths, what do they do?
Shit, he better keep it playing.
If I'm Scottie, I keep it playing. Like, I mean,
bro, seem like he gonna get hot. Like, he
one of them. He one of them niggas. We talking about the same nigga that got mad and didn't want to come off the bench, and get back in the game. So, you know, he's a very emotional.
I already been in your daddy's shadow. And now you fucking
my. He had some fuck shit to say about that. You know, I didn't heard him shoot some sluggers about that. It's like, come on, nigga.
You been second place to these Jordans for a long
time, man.
Nah, no bullshit, bro. Like, I went through this shit with your daddy on the court, nigga.
Come on, man.
Now I'm going through this shit with you and my ex, nigga.
Come on.
And you know, it's one thing to have, bro. It's one thing to have Future.
That's a sticky situation.
It's one thing to have Future piping your bitch down. That's kind of like expected. Okay, you a bullshit asshole, so you went out and fucked with a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And Future a lit nigga, so it's like, that nigga Future turned up, legendary status, so it's like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do.
Some
but then
Gucci flip-flop.
It's like, then you slid down here and went and fucked with the arch enemy son. Nah, like, bitch,
come on, bitch, like.
But then it's so crazy, the world is fucked up because the women will probably tell us, like, nah, let her live her truth and
She nah, bro. Look, she a cougar. She like what she saw. She got what she wanted.
She went after it.
Just like oh yeah, it's going down.
Like, but if I'm Scottie, it's like that's not mine no more. And like I'm gonna tell you,
sure.
I'm gonna hit you with a line that my uncle used to. He still to this day hit me with. That ain't never your bitch. It's just your turn. And
hey,
it just,
man.
You know, hey, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
That's supposed to end when you put a ring on the finger, though,
listen. That shit be sounding cool until some real life shit go on. And then all that shit is out the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it in funky.
That's just a line I've been hit with for a long time.
Nigga be saying that shit and be ready to kill you behind this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, nigga.
Oh, God.
Facts. He just ain't ready to cross that right one yet.
Nah, for real.
But what's crazy, when I heard the Future join, like, I just fucked your bitch with some Gucci flip-flops, I wasn't even thinking twice about it. Like, it was like...
That wasn't about him, huh?
That what they say? That what they say?
Man, you know, Future just be
I'm
talking
just saying.
this shit.
That's what they say.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
A lot of people say it. A lot of people say it.
I'm just saying.
I ain't confirmed. I just know that line. That's why I said that shit early when you started talking about Future and popping the whoop. I like, yeah, it's some Gucci flip flops. Cause that's you know what I'm saying.
But can we confirm that that's Scottie Pippen? Because
We gotta ask. We gotta ask. We need to know.
Future would never answer that question, bro.
Pluto myself.
We
man.
gotta know. We want to know, Future.
I'm gonna have to catch up with him.
Remix.
Nah,
Pluto,
bro.
let me know, homie.
So how does this end? Does Larissa Pippen just say, "Hey, bro,
But
it's over now. We ended it. We ended respectfully."
They making TikToks, nigga. They
this is
chilling.
the
They
reality of the situation,
chilling, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
it is what it is, and at the end of the day, can't nobody
Only
really be mad.
the only people that can
I can't
change
really
that shit
tell
is
a nigga
them
how to
for real.
feel.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like I can't never tell a nigga how to feel,
Can't
but
tell her neither.
and I get it. The nigga can't tell her how to live. Can't tell Scotty how to feel. So like bro say, it really just is what it is. Like,
Facts.
but it's hard to. Now I ain't gonna just I ain't gonna sit here and just shit on Scotty and like. It's
No.
hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. Now,
Man,
come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a hard pill to
G
swallow.
shit. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even be like shocked if he knocked that little nigga ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
I
it's
wouldn't
like
be
tripping,
shocked.
bro.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't either.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
That old nigga, that got a lot of frustration, bro. Look at this nigga face, bro. He always look like he just mad and shit. Like he got an angry problem, nigga. Like that nigga wake up and go to sleep mad. Then that nigga eat mad, everything, bro. That nigga look crazy.
He mad at Jordan, but when it's okay, this shit go back, bro. The nigga really, he signed like a fucking, I think a 7-8 year, $18 million deal. Jordan told the nigga, you tripping. Don't let Jerry Cross fuck you like this. And he went and signed that motherfucker anyway.
That's
He
what
got
he
mad
been
at Jordan.
See,
He
man.
got mad at Jordan because this nigga making 100 M. Like, this the same nigga that told
Hey,
you.
yeah, that old man strength is a motherfucker.
That
He
nigga
go
Scottie
fuck around,
Pippen
slap a patch out there.
That nigga
Bro,
6'8".
that nigga hand like this long, fam. That nigga I'm talking about, nigga gonna
Like,
smack the
but
shit out, buddy, bro. He gonna grip that nigga shit like a basketball. I'm
that
talking
nigga,
about
his bitterness goes
slap
back
paint off
into
this
the
nigga
90s.
shit.
So it's like this nigga got a lot of built up frustration in him. So
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goddamn see Marcus Jordan got on his road either. Like, nigga, I owe you and your daddy. But really, Jordan tried
I'm
to
just
say
saying.
the nigga.
If Marcus know what I know, listen, man. That old nigga that'll stay out his way,
Stay out his
fam.
way, man.
Nah,
You see
for
that?
real.
You see his tall ass down there? Be like, all right, I see you. I'm gonna try to get on this way, cause you gonna have to end up whooping him, or he gonna whoop you.
Hey, Fat
Nah,
Honey
big
got some
facts.
TV. You know exactly what I'm talking about, did he? Yeah, he tried to ride that injury. Yeah, that nigga wasn't nothing wrong with that nigga like that.
Man, shout out
That nigga
Scottie
had back
Pippen, man.
spasms for 19 years. He tripping with his life.
Shout out Scottie Pippen, man. Shout out Marcus Jordan. Shout out Larissa
That boy from
Pippen.
Arkansas?
Yeah,
oh,
he
he
from
from the
Arkansas,
south? Oh yeah,
yeah.
boy. Hey, Marcus, you better be careful.
You know how it
Cause
you
he
know
gonna
how
hit
these-
you.
You know how
He
some
gonna
niggas
hit you with
say,
some of
so-
that old down south shit, nigga. I'm
I
talking about
swear.
some of that Hebrew Negro slave shit.
I think
nigga.
they'll be all right, though, man. He know what
Y'all,
it is.
did y'all see that that zero on 85 South Show?
I seen the clip
ain't
of it.
even
Didn't
watch
watch it, though.
I ain't even watch it. Shout out to Zero too, nigga.
Hey,
King
look,
gotta
hey,
get
you
old
gotta
looking
watch
ass.
it though, cause you know Carlos Miller, this nigga is stupid. He can't.
He asked that nigga about the ass whipping.
No, but you could tell he wanted to. Nigga. He was that. Hey,
You were
because
one deep, huh?
The shit was kind of weird, cause you could tell like Carlos Miller was like.
He was trying to find the right time to throw it in there. Like,
He wanted to put that shit in there, bro. I walk
he said, you know what, I ain't gonna do him like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of interview it was. Like,
Zero
man,
up there,
that's
up there, probably looking like, please don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me.
yeah. But shout out to Flip. They did a motherfucker with Flip like last week.
Yeah,
that bitch
that was
was
hard.
lit. Man, they hold that bitch freestyle.
Hey, so how was the tone of the Zero shit though? What was the vibe? Was it real?
It was weird. It was weird. Especially watching it, cause you know we always roll fan. I ain't just gonna sit here and say like I ain't a roll fan no more, but it's kind of hard to fuck with him. How I was fucking with him due to the situation. It's, you know, it just is what it is. It's hard to fuck with him now. Like, it's like, come on, bro.
Was it like one of his songs? Was it like, hear me, please? Like some sad sound and shit?
Yeah. Yeah, especially at certain points, man. You know what I'm saying?
He sound like he lost his friends, bro.
Yeah, because, you know, when you go on the 85 side, it's turned. Them niggas gon'
Fact. He be too goddamn stiff, bro. He needs to laugh sometimes.
Exactly, bro.
He gotta laugh at this ass whooping, bro. Come on, bro. Like, it happened, bro. Just chill.
And keep it pushing,
and
like,
say something. Quit letting this white boy talk for you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you tripping out here. That's the shit that make me look at his ass crazy. It ain't
really,
even much the ass whooping. It ain't nothing. It's, bro, why is you letting this white man talk for you, fam?
Exactly, bro.
Bitch, you been talking?
Hey, shout out to that one dude, Smack, man, that be on one of them shows with the dude Tyre from No Jumper. He got a kip on there. Smack that nigga. Hey, nah, nigga, I'm controlling my narrative, nigga. Control your narrative, nigga.
Oh, God.
Nigga, let the record reflect, nigga. I'm letting my record. That nigga like, control your narrative. Zero, you gotta control your narrative, my nigga.
But you could tell, bro, really wants to be like, he wants to laugh at certain shit.
Yeah.
But it was like the same, like just sitting there like head down, not even looking at the
Looking
camera.
sad as shit.
Yeah.
One deep ass shit.
You know, they put Carlos in the crazy spot because this nigga's naturally funny.
Yeah.
And he gonna
let me have fun, nigga. Let's have fun on this one.
It was just a
should
weird
ask about
ass
that
interview.
ass.
That's really why I watched it.
Cause I know they would have had a ball about that shit.
Come on,
nigga,
man.
I got 1,000 jokes for that shit my damn self. Nigga,
I'm trying. Hey, man. You know, he just gotta. He just gotta embrace that shit and, you know, hey, say, man, what you gonna do? Win them all? I can't name now a nigga that I know that won every fight.
Man.
Regardless of the situation, you just got to
stop letting that white boy talk for you, man.
Yeah, man. Just
damn, man. You the king of the ghetto, nigga.
With that.
Fuck, nigga.
Hey, that nigga Jack is a motherfucker too, Scoops.
Jack Thriller.
Say, man, the nigga.
The one-eyed killer, Jack Thriller. That nigga, that
nigga, like, go check that Flip interview out, though. That motherfucker was lit, though, bro. Like, shout out to Flip, too, man, because that nigga, man, they don't give that nigga the credit he deserves, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, it's because of T.I. little ugly ass, bro.
Yeah, they got to say, man.
They let T.I. play this Jedi mind trick and shit.
Exactly.
Knowing goddamn well he came down here and got beat up and some more shit.
Yeah,
like, that should have ended that nigga career,
man,
for real.
For those of us who know, we know. You know what I'm saying? That's why
then you got old niggas was taking his side and shit because they wanted to look cool and shit. Try to get the nigga on their record looking at.
Because at the end of the day, man,
that was that politics shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta ride with the home team, man. You can't never let nothing deter you from the home team.
Everybody in Houston knew who Lil Flip was.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, just to put that on the record.
And nigga still a legend, man.
Shout out to Flip, man.
Shout
Flip
out,
be
man.
fucking
Flip
with me
Arachi,
too.
Man.
Flip fuck with me when he see me out too, man. So shout out to Flip. When he see me out,
foul, nigga.
When he see me out, he gonna fuck with me, man. Tell me, well, I see you up under the tree, boy.
Man,
shout out Flip.
That's one of the only rappers, man, that, you know what I'm saying, he don't be on no, like, I ain't met that many rappers. You know what I'm saying? I done seen Pokey at Sharp's Time Out. He showed a nigga love. You know what I'm saying?
Big Poke,
yeah,
man.
I was a young nigga when I see that. That was at the height of Big Pokey. You feel me? Man, that nigga showed us love. Like, what's up, fellas? I was like, oh shit, nigga, I'm telling my this Bo, yo, nigga, this Bo Dina.
Yeah.
Flip, you know what I'm saying, ran across Flip before. It was like, nigga, you a star, nigga, but you know what I'm saying? He gonna acknowledge a nigga like, hey, what's up, fellas? You know what I'm saying? And boom, keep on pushing, like, you know what I'm saying? And I done ran across road and the nigga, like, that nigga give you the vibe, like, man, bitch ass,
just on some shit before we move off Flip, though. Nigga try to, this nigga wearing a leprechaun, this and that. Nigga, that was a hard CD, nigga.
I swear.
That whole leprechaun theme shit was hard.
You hear me, nigga? Yeah. Like, nigga, you try to clown this nigga, man.
Yeah, that's why I say they be hating on Flip.
But see, it played off of, the leprechaun shit played off the hood, nigga. That was off the hood.
Bro. Niggas ain't understand. Niggas ain't understand.
Nigga, that was
Clover G.
That's a respected hood, nigga. Like,
come on now.
That was a respected hood. Then he was young, bro. That nigga was like
that was some fly
17,
shit.
nigga. Yeah, he was like 17 at that time.
Like
bro.
when I was a young nigga, cause Flip was a young nigga, he ain't nothing but like a couple years, you know what I'm saying, older than us. But it was like, I fuck with this nigga, man. He got a whole different style. And then when you get stamped by the motherfucking the goddamn catalyst of this shit, come on, man. You can't deny that, man. Come on, man.
Man, when you got
But
niggas,
you know them Southside
you got
niggas
niggas stealing your books and your lyrics and shit.
Come
you know
on
what
now.
I'm saying? I'm just saying,
How
man.
Jack-
We talking Houston, man. That's what they say, man. That what they say. That what they say. They say the man took the man
Just like they
rhyme
told you
book,
that,
man.
they told me that.
Goddamn. You
Just
know what
like,
I'm talking
just
about?
like they told you that, they told me that.
So,
hey,
man, shout out to
come on
Lil
now.
Flip, man. You know what I'm
They lying
saying?
to both of us. I doubt it.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. Freestyle King, he one of them. For shit
Shout
show.
out
For
to
shit
Flip
show.
for sure, man. Shout out to everybody out the city too.
Yeah, man.
I did want to talk about this because I tried to stay away from this topic, bro. Really,
What you got?
I tried to stay away from this topic for as long as I possibly could because I seen it go up online with FBG Duck and they was saying they had somebody give some information up that there was a 100K bounty on his head, so it kind of went viral on the internet and all the blogs a little while ago, like maybe a week or so ago. But now it got to the point where it made the Chicago newspaper out there.
Damn.
The Chicago Sun-Times. So that makes it like it's sitting there. And
Did you
it's
see the you know all the shit that be reported online?
yeah.
But the confirmation of the feds though about a lot of the little shit, like when you read that bitch, read through that bitch, a lot of that shit that nigga was like, y'all might be woofing.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit end up being what they use for real. You know.
So
what I'm saying?
I try to not look into that stuff and dive in it till it becomes all the way confirmed by the police.
Right.
And it makes it like, okay, the police have made this arrest, and then they put out that this is the evidence that we have. Because you know these blogs and these rumors, bro. I don't like to come on here and have us just politic a lot about the rumors like that, bro. And just
Hell
have
nah.
conversation.
But the feds, nigga, the feds got a mean script on these niggas.
So they
I
actually
ain't
put
lying.
this out in the Chicago Times, bro.
That's not a good look,
And it says a $100,000 bounty was placed on the head of rapper FBG Duck before he was shot and killed outside a high-end store in the Gold Coast over 2 years ago, according to police records reviewed by the Chicago Sun-Times. FBG Duck, whose real name was Carlton Weekly, was shot as many as 21 times in the daytime attack on August 4th, 2020, that also left his girlfriend and someone else waiting in line with him at the Dolce & Gabbana store on 68 East Oak Street wounded.
Damn.
2 weeks later, an informant in Chicago police custody told detectives and FBI agents that someone affiliated with the Black Disciples Street gang had offered up to $50,000 to anyone that killed Weekly, and later raised that bounty to $100,000, according to police records. Another tipster told investigators Duck had a price on his head. The records show the name of the person said to have placed the bounty was redacted, but the informant offered some crucial identifying information. The person had bought custom made necklaces for members of the Black Disciples O Block faction. And so an FBI affidavit filed in March 2021 seeking permission to examine data from cell phones belonging to 3 suspects in the shooting noted that slain rapper King Von, real name Davon Bennett, had appeared in a YouTube video posted days after Weekly's killing that shows him acquiring valuable O-Block pendants for his associates. Bennett is perhaps the most notable figure associated with O-Block, a set linked to Parkway Gardens low-income housing development near 64th Street and South Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. So the indictment picked all the guys up. We saw all of that. And just seeing that come into the newspaper, bro, and typed up, which, you know, YouTube, the news, blogs, everything is all media. But when you see it at the solidified place like that, I think it kind of hits a little bit different for me, bro. Like,
Man, when them motherfuckers, cause you know you can read the little shit, you know what I'm saying? When you read that shit, you just like, Lord, niggas was telling.
Yeah.
Niggas died. Yeah. Niggas was dropping the bag. Niggas is killing themselves because they ain't want to go to jail. They confirm that shit too.
I don't. Everything is not played out in court yet, so we do want to say innocent until proven guilty because this is a serious conversation to have. To all the lives lost, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to their family members too, bro.
Everybody
because
there, bro.
a lot of times people get caught up in these lifestyles and these back and forths, and the family be affected, but it don't really be their involvement. They family just hit a left to deal with the pain. So I like to talk about that stuff responsibly because that don't really go on a lot no more. But most definitely, bro, that's crazy.
Man,
then
that's deep. Damn, I ain't shit.
Then also, I wanted to tap in on something where FBG Duck Mom, you might have seen her online.
Yeah.
She went online and announced that she has an OnlyFans.
Gotta get it how she live.
I don't know what she's gonna be.
She a grown woman.
She's grown. I don't know exactly.
Do whatever the fuck she can do.
Yeah, she can do whatever she want to do. It just made all the blogs once again.
Because this is mama.
Because this is mama, so that's gonna.
Shit, there's a lot of people mamas that got OnlyFans. So, I mean,
I just.
She can only be on that bitch cooking.
I don't even know what to say about that shit. Like,
I don't know what she's gonna be on there doing.
She could be just talking shit, giving you exclusive shit about behind the scenes shit
right.
with the cases and shit.
She said she was.
A lot of people only think that OnlyFans
is for fucking.
Yeah, but then it's no, it's all kinds of content on that.
No disrespect to FBG Duck or his mom. Right. I would hope that she would not be on there.
I doubt it, bro.
Doing the other stuff, but I don't think she will be though. I think she's
doubt it,
gonna
but
be,
I mean,
I'm not gonna judge her. I'm not gonna judge her, but I just hope she's not.
Man, I listened to this lady talk before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She admitted her wrong. She admitted everything. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no rookie. You know what I'm saying? She a veteran, man. So I salute her. Whatever she
got going on.
Whatever choices she make in life. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I salute her. Hey man, do what you gotta motherfucking me do. Cause hey, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers is making money off of her kids' death.
Facts. So, dude.
Hey, man, that's as really as gonna get, though.
For sure. So, shout out to Mama Duck. She's entertaining, funny personality. Have people laughing. She a good time. You know, just hearing her talk at times, man. Like, facts. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was upset at her son Campbell for how he went at her. And I made a video about that. I disagreed with that. I disagree with. I don't feel like you got disrespect nobody mama like that to her face, no matter what. But her response was funny to me, bro. She was like, dude, you are sick. It was like,
she got on his row,
She funny, bro. Like, Mama Duck is a funny motherfucker, dog. You can't even lie. It was funny how she just be on the internet and shit. But shout out to her, man. And that's that.
Facts, man.
Prayers up to everybody on either side, anything like that, man. But So I did want to get into two more things real quick before we get into sports. The Gangsta Grills tapes, we might have to come back and tap in on this again. A lot of anniversaries passed this week.
Yeah.
Trap or Die. The first Jeezy Trap or Die anniversary.
This week?
Damn.
Trap or Die 1. It went by this past week. Damn. I think it was.
How many years it been?
Was it 16? 2004, almost
God
18?
Damn.
2004, 2004.
Jeezy been in the game.
That was 2004. Almost, it was 18 or 19 years ago.
That's when
I think it was 04. That was nigga with Trapping to Die.
It dropped in 04, but it hit in 05.
Right.
Man, listen, that was at the time when niggas was figuring out how to remix and scratch up them pots and pans.
Come
you know what I'm saying? And, man, niggas was really just, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time ago.
What I'm saying, like,
19 years ago.
Yep, I'm gonna look up the Zach.
Man,
bro.
That's why I was like, we gotta touch on that.
Bro.
I don't know a nigga who wasn't riding around on that.
So that anniversary, 18 years ago.
Come on,
Green Road, 4-5. I was doing some shit, boy, back then.
18 years ago today, my life changed.
What?
The Pookie dance.
Look, before all these niggas were doing this, I made up a dance, nigga, cooking cocaine in a jar.
The
nigga.
man ain't lying.
Swear to God.
man. Hey,
For
man,
all
you had to
your
be-
favorite basketball players and all
You
that
had
shit.
to, you had to witness it to understand it,
Swear to
Jack.
God,
The
that's
Boogie
crazy,
Dance.
nigga.
The Boogie Dance is legendary in the motherfucking Greenspoint community, goddammit.
That shit crazy.
And it's crazy, bro. And
Rap or die.
you know, DJ Drummer posted and said 18 years ago today my life changed. Arguably the best mixtape of all time, Trap or Die. The first mixtape with the release date ever. The party at Visions is a story of legend. You had to be there. Gangsta Grills was already becoming the hottest mixtape series in the South, but after Trap or Die, it became the hottest mixtape series in every state across America. Is Trap or Die the best mixtape of all time? One for sure.
Nigga just text me, do the Pookie Loc.
Nah, oh God.
God, do the Pookie Loc, nigga.
No bullshit. Square video, real life
I was
story.
hanging.
Tyrone, man.
You know why I was
OG
hanging?
Ron, what's happening?
You know why I was hanging at with Gangsta Grill when that bitch dropped? I was hanging in Acres home every day at that time.
Oh, yeah. You was
I was-
trapping and dying.
I was not, but I was
I
over
didn't
there.
say I was not.
I was not, but I was just over there around some shit.
Oh
You
God.
I was just
Nigga.
outside. I was just in the mix, nigga. I was
Yeah.
just in the mix. I was not doing anything, nigga. That was the time I think like a nigga was just, I don't know, trying to figure life out. You feel me?
Man, we all was.
I was in that bitch, nigga. I was in that whole like.
Man, we all was, man.
I was cool, like just going over there on the block every day, buying a white T-shirt, being outside, kicking it, getting ready to go to the club on the weekends, and you know what I'm saying? Seeing, you know, even the times like we're getting ready for the Kappa still,
Nah,
like in that era of time,
Yeah.
go get the little $5 T-shirt, go to Greenspoint Mall. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
what Greenspoint Mall was. Greenspoint
that Greenspoint Mall was the club, nigga, for real.
bro.
It was an event, nigga.
Man, I'm telling you.
The mall is just so sad nowadays.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, you could go in the mall and stay in that bitch till it closed in them days, nigga.
fact.
Yes.
That was the days.
That
like,
was the
nigga,
days when niggas did spend hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you used to go up in that bitch, you balling, you doing your little shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hit that block real hard. Now we finna go up here, buy some shit, get flyed in the bitch just to
I'm
go
trying to
pull up
tell you.
somewhere. Or just go back to the block and look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that was the
push,
days.
push
that
your
was,
rocks and shit.
that
Whatever
was
you
an
doing,
era,
you feel
bro.
me?
That was that 04, really even before that, but that 03 to like 08 era of Greenspoint Mall, nigga. That shit was insane,
Man,
bro.
Legendary,
Bro, do y'all
man.
remember, nigga, they had niggas wearing creative recreations and
All this
type
All
of shit
that
Yeah.
back
shit.
then, nigga. I'm
Remember
talking
SF2?
SF2 and
Yeah.
shit. Nigga, them was the days though. I ain't gonna
SF2,
lie.
man. That's
Nigga, you had the
SF2
the
is
diamond supply and all
Yeah.
type
Oh,
of shit.
what?
Crooks and castles, nigga. All type of shit like that.
I only bought something out of SF2 one time.
Bro, I've been to SF2 one time.
SF2 was Texan.
And
They
that's
was busting.
and that was for the Nipsey Hussle autograph sign,
Right,
man.
Shout out
right.
Nip, man.
Neighborhood nip.
Yeah, that's where bro. That's why I say, man, nigga been on Nip forever. And then when
What,
the nigga
nigga?
met him, the reason nigga fuck with it so tough is cause bro was so fucking humble. It was like, cuz came out there and hollered at each and every one of us, nigga. Like for real, bro. I
That
can't
shit
make
is
this shit up, bro.
Crazy, bruh.
And you know what? It's
So
like
each and every one of us love, man.
that shit was crazy because I was telling niggas that shit from LA. I was talking to some LA niggas. And I was telling them about how Nipsey used to come to the neighborhood, bro.
Come on,
like
man.
where niggas grew up at, and nigga wasn't nobody gonna fuck with that nigga in Houston, nigga.
Nah, facts.
Nipsey could have went anywhere in Houston, one deep,
It
bro.
was good.
And what nobody gonna fuck with that nigga, bro. Like just on some respect, like bro, we fuck with how you moving and what you stand for, bro. Like he one of the few niggas that can do that, cause a lot of niggas,
Exactly, bro.
man, a lot of niggas, somebody gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, depending on who you is. bro.
What, nigga?
A lot of niggas,
Talking about you gonna
somebody-
get fucked with,
Nah,
boy.
for
for
especially
real.
if you look like you from out of town, nigga, and you in like a poppin' spot. I feel like Nipsey could have went on the South Side, nigga, MLK, nigga, any restaurant.
See, one
whatever.
thing about it though
Yeah.
too, just on that you know what I'm saying, on that type of time, the community type of time.
Yeah.
That nigga better not have to fuck with that nigga.
Nah, for real.
On God.
Especially back in them days.
Listen, nigga better not even blink at that nigga wrong,
for
boy.
real.
Cause niggas feel like they really had to do that.
Yeah.
So if any nigga would have did, nigga, you would have had niggas coming from the north, south, east, and the west.
Damn,
For real,
say,
nigga.
bro. Hey,
Talking about cavalry, nigga. The laws would have been fucked up out there. On
yes,
God.
sir.
Nah, so that right there was the time, bro. I remember that era. Gangsta Grills, and then the what you call it hit too. The anniversary for the dedication
I ain't gonna lie, Wayne had them hoes.
6.
That nigga dropping them dedications, nigga.
Them hoes
That was only 5 years though. Well, 5 years is a long time, but dedication 6 was 5 years ago.
That's a cold nigga, that man.
Yeah, they was doing their thing.
That nigga that was a cold individual, man.
Dang, cocaine music 4. I used to jam that bitch. I forgot he did that one.
Cocaine.
That was 13 years
Oh,
ago.
Drama did. Damn, you know what?
I was on cocaine 4.
Drama did the
Yeah.
Drama did some shit, man. Shout out Drama, man.
Yeah, cocaine 4.
Wow, Zedzilla.
Was Ed Zilla on that hoe?
Zedzilla.
Bitch, I was on
Damn.
That's what I'm
Bro.
saying. Like,
Remember Boss of All Bosses, Cameron?
come on now.
Boss of All Bosses 2. He did Boss of All Bosses 2 13 years ago.
Killer.
13 years ago. Damn, time been flying like a motherfucker.
Boy, that nigga killer,
shit is
man.
crazy.
That nigga Cam was a
That
trendsetter.
shit was hard.
Killer.
That nigga
They
is
just did a show at the
trendsetter.
Apollo too. That was hard.
I was watching that. I was watching the little clips.
The one
that I
with
was seeing.
the one
Him,
with Drake.
Mace.
Was Drake on there?
Yeah, it was a Drake show.
Yeah,
And he went and did his own too.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did
yeah,
the
yeah.
three,
If
the
I ain't
three-headed
mistaken.
monster thing.
I think so. They did
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Well,
After
that
Drake
nigga
did
that
some
was a
shit. I could be
trendsetter,
wrong
man.
though, but I think because he went out there in a whole nother night and they was like they had Cameron performing at his show because they did the horse and carriage with him and
Right, him
Mace
and
and
Mace.
shit.
Right.
And all of that,
Ah, yeah.
So that was about it too.
Boss Basics. Yeah, Boss
Yeah,
Basics
you
was
right,
a bad
Scoostin'.
motherfucker too.
Nah, Boss
Nah,
Basics
he's
went
Scoostin',
in.
you on to something,
say,
Jack?
man, that Slim Thug. Say, man, Slim Thug. Bro, that's like my favorite rapper from Houston. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie
that
to you.
era, that Slim Thug era was crazy. The Boys
Like,
and Blue shit.
I'm
all
talking
that
about like
shit.
from growing up, nigga, like being that nigga when I was in intermediate school, nigga, when I
Right.
started listening to that nigga. And that nigga was always my favorite in Swisher House.
Yeah.
And he's my favorite in Boss Hog. He's my favorite.
That nigga just
Out of them niggas, I ain't
it's
gonna lie.
hard, man.
Don't get me wrong, I fuck with everybody too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just the pick.
That's the
you know what
one.
I'm
That was the
saying?
one for you, Slim.
That nigga, that's Thug Boss, man.
Thug
Say,
Boss.
Man, for real.
Still going strong. Shout out.
Yeah.
And before we get into the sports, I did want to just say this real quick. Nike, because, you know, this era was a heavy era in the city also. Nike is officially suing Bape.
Uh-oh.
They made that
How many years that? How many years?
At least 20, nigga. We in
Good
2023.
God.
That Bape shit, I don't know when it started. Do anybody
they-
know
Bro,
when Bape started?
I was like what in like the 9th grade, 8th grade,
Man, when that
7th
babe
grade,
shit started,
shit
yo,
like that.
Our first niggas I seen was Pharrell and them rocking it, and I think it kind of came heavy in my presence like 06, like when Lil Wayne, you know, they was rocking a little bit before Wayne, so it had to be between 04
Yeah.
and 06 when it really hit.
I remember
First
I
time
was
I
in
seen it, I
school,
was-
nigga,
it was a jacket.
Why am I not just Googling?
and the niggas was having the joints with the star and all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember they came with the clear.
Because they came,
shoes
right,
and
yeah, they
shit.
came like same time as the Clear Forces,
Yeah,
yeah.
and all that old shit.
So, damn, but you know what?
That was a long ass time ago,
It
man.
half-ass makes sense for Nike
Yeah,
to be
by
suing
02,
them, but it's
03.
like,
It was.
Oh, they came out in 1993.
damn.
You know, it take a long time for shit to hit the scene.
It was like 12,
That nigga
12
say
years after
93.
that. Because the first thing I seen,
It got founded in 93. I don't know when they caught they wave and started.
I was fucking with the jackets. I was like, damn, the
The,
jackets
the,
is
the
hard.
whoop,
You know,
the zip up shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody
That's-
want.
it
And
was.
see, and then like, yeah, bro, look, that was because a nigga, I was still in school, bro, for shit show. Because I remember that shit. Cause I remember they had all the knockoff motherfuckers trying to come to school with them bitches on and shit. Niggas was wearing
know what?
them
You right.
and them clear motherfuckers.
A nigga knew he wasn't gonna. I knew that vape was expensive, so a nigga. You right. It was only one nigga in school. It was one nigga at Westfield that had vape, and it was two niggas that hung together, nigga. That nigga, Troy Booker.
Oh, you
I knew he was finna say. Shout out to you, Scooter boy. I say, boy, you been a trend-setting young nigga for a long time. That's my little cousin. Listen, man, everybody always say, yeah, Troy Booker.
And then it was his partner, Delwin. His partner Delwin was on that vape shit too. I want to say, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that nigga there, him too. Them niggas there was. I think Delwin was.
Them two little niggas was always fresh.
Nah,
Troy,
shit so
that nigga Troy came baked the whole first week because he was a year under me when I was a senior. I think he was a junior or sophomore. Now he was a junior when I was a senior. That nigga wore babes the whole first week of school,
That nigga was wearing Jacob watches and
all
type
that
of
shit. Had the TB chain, the grill,
the chains, all that shit.
He was lit. He was on point.
Yeah, that nigga was
doing
it
this
up.
shit because he came through with the McDonald's color babes, with the
facts.
McDonald's color polo on, and then whole nigga like that nigga did his shit. That was like 05. You right?
Y'all niggas was never playing.
And then I remember that. I remember that J.R. Ryder line on Dipset. It was 05. Ever since Jake the Snake, all I rock was bathing apes. Yeah. Oh yeah, hun. Those the Mo L1 Sneaks Crispy 350. You ain't never wear none. I'm a pimp, girl. Get it through your eardrums. And no, I'm not telling you where you can get a pair from. What? Nah, that nigga J.R. Ryder was hard, bro. Like I remember they used talking about that.
J.R. Ryder, Stack Bundles. Yeah. That was some good music back then.
So Nike suing their ass though. We ain't talking about Nike.
I mean, it's
Nike. They late in the hoe.
I don't know how much.
Hey, but Nike been on the road though, cause they must start. They got what's his name?
Cool Kai.
Cool Kai.
See, they sent him a cease and desist. But look, the difference between him and Nike, with him and Bape. I think they looking at Bape like, nigga, we can really take y'all company because of the money y'all done made in this 20-year or however long year run y'all done had.
Oh, you know
as opposed to Cool Kai. We really ain't even let you get your shit. Like he done ran his bag up and did his thing, but it's like, okay, nigga, you.
But I'm just saying they got his ass though. They got their ass.
They made sure they got his ass.
They got a few motherfuckers that be replicating any type of Nike. Seem like they on the A's on some shit.
Ooh, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, them bitches fresh.
Yeah,
them bitches hard.
Them bitches is some knockoffs of the Jordan 1.
Jordan 1, but this
then
like,
he started doing the
SBs and shit.
He started doing the low Jordan 1s also. But it's like, because they had already supposedly got at the Army Hellcat guy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
because remember he tried to make a big deal with
Cool Kai.
Like it was
the shit. Yeah. But I think Cool Kai just had the more flavor and the more lifestyle presentation with it. Like,
and his color, I ain't gonna lie, his colorways was crazy.
Yeah, he putting schemes with them.
He had some nice colorways for sure.
That nigga at that pop up out here, niggas was waiting around the corner at that bitch.
Nigga, I cut like 3 niggas' hair, nigga. That's all they was talking about. Yeah, man, we finna go up here. We do a shout out to Dre. You know what I'm saying?
These guys, man.
I ain't copped a pair of my nigga Simo and them shit. That's why I copped a pair of them hoes, the Road Runners World.
G-Roy, yep. Free let G-Roy, man.
But Nike, they got a case. They got a case. I can't say
what do they sue for? Like, what's the amount?
That's the hard part. Like, cause
we can settle this bitch out of court right now.
Yeah, if I was,
what can you settle out of court
billion.
for though?
Whatever they feel that they need.
It's gonna be something heavy, cause
bro, they might tell you them niggas, hey, bro, we just want your whole fucking company.
Yeah.
Well, no, your shoes suck because they got clothes. They can't take the clothes.
They can't take the clothes. It's just the shoes that they really just.
We want to own give us your whole shoe line. We let you eat it up.
That's man.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, they got a case though. I can't sit here and cap like they ain't got a case. They got a case. They, it's just depends on.
Wait and see how they want to play.
Man, that's the tough one now. Shit.
Take us out with the sports, Twan.
Man, it was conference championship weekend, man. Yesterday, the Eagles they got on the 49ers ass, but we got, I'm just keep it all the way 100. We ain't making no excuses for the Niners. Hell of a year. These motherfuckers got to the NFC Championship with a third-string quarterback, man. And that's the part that a lot of people forgetting to throw in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta acknowledge that shit, because motherfuckers ain't making it to the conference championship with a third-string quarterback, bro. That shit is really almost unheard of. So you gotta get them niggas they card, bro, for the running game, for the defense, and then. It ain't like he was coming in and being, like Brock Purdy was coming in and being the game manager. Bro was throwing that motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give credit where credit is due, man. That's why, hell, you see, I picked him to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like, I picked Buffalo and the 49ers was who I really thought was going to go to the Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad, though. Yeah, I was finna touch on that, Scoots, appreciation. But I'm proud that it's for the first time in NFL history, 2 black quarterbacks starting the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
So a
Yes,
smile
sir.
is
Yes,
still,
sir.
at the end of the day, the teams I predicted to go, they not going. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that, because we making history now. And I love that shit. Now, it's like, okay, Jalen Hurts from Houston.
No.
Patrick Mahomes.
So out the east side, man.
Yeah, and it's like I kind of got a bone to pick with Patrick Mahomes. Like, nothing personal, but then it is kind of personal because, nigga, last year y'all beat my Steelers, nigga. You think, you thought I forgot, Pat? Nah, I ain't forget, nigga. I don't never forget when you go against the steel curtain, Jack. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I forgive for, and it's a lot of things I'm going to hold a grudge for, my guy. And when you go,
what up, good?
that's one of them, bro. When you go against the steel curtain, when you go against this Steeler Nation shit that run through my veins, man, I damn near probably can't never forgive you, man. You understand me? But I'm glad you go. I'm glad you're back in the Super Bowl. 4th time in 5 years. You know how hard that is to do. So I
It's
got.
hard to make it one time.
You understand what I'm saying?
No,
So Patty Mahomes, I give you your card, man. You that nigga. But Jalen on your road, bro. Now I got to figure out. All right. Nah, I ain't never been to Pittsburgh, but I guarantee you I'm gonna be up there next season for at least 2 home games, Papa. That's for shit show, man. Yes, indeed, man. That's been my team since. See, I'm gonna tell you what made him my team. Jerome Bettis, bro. I've been a Jerome Bettis fan since he was at Notre Dame. He was the reason I cheered for Notre Dame, man. When I was nigga about 5, 6 years old, man. Early 90s, you understand me? Then he went, he got drafted, went to the LA Rams. So guess what? I was a Rams fan for a second. Then when he went to Pittsburgh, that brought me to Pittsburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been there yet, but man, that's on the bucket list, man. I got to go get me at least about 4 or 5 home games. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to give me like 2 next year, then 2 the next year. I definitely got to go to a playoff game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2009, 2010, between 2008, 2011, when the Jets and the Steelers was, kind of them motherfuckers in the AFC, like the only motherfuckers that could fuck with the Patriots. Oh man, me and Ron used to have some hella arguments, cause that's the Jets. I can't tell him shit about them Jets, and he can't tell me shit about them Steelers, man. So just imagine them arguments. And you got 2 talkative motherfuckers who ain't gonna shut up. Oh man, we used to talk so much shit to each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, nigga, them was the only 2 teams at that time that could fuck with the Patriots, but we still kind of knew the Patriots was gonna win. But it was like, nigga, we got a chance to knock them niggas off. And he like, nah, nigga, we got a chance. I'm like, nah, nigga, y'all ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Roll, man. Shout out to Jets. But that's how I became a Steelers fan, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole backstory behind it. But man, back to the Super Bowl though, man. This history making, groundbreaking Super Bowl. I ain't decided who I'm gonna run with yet. But if I just had to pick right now, I gotta ride with the home team, man. And when I say home team, I mean the Eagles, because of Jalen Hurts being from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Even though Patrick Mahomes is from Texas. But see, I got an issue with him because, see, this shit go back to college with Patrick Mahomes. Y'all ain't understanding. You understand? Because he went to Texas Tech. Who is one of Texas Tech's rivals, man? Oklahoma, man. You understand me? And if you want to know why I'm an Oklahoma fan, my partner Quentin Griffin went to Oklahoma, Jack. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm an OU fan, man. Straight up. So, you know, hey, that's the backstory on that. But I don't know who I'm going to ride with. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the Chiefs. That's going to be a hell of a game, man. That's going to be a bad motherfucker, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to ride with Jalen or Alley Cat, man. I think I'm going to have to, man. Yeah, because I want to see him win one bad, man. I want to see him.
Hey, nigga, we going for Jalen Hurts, nigga.
Yeah, I want to see him win one, man.
Hey, man,
I want to see him win one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't root for them whole-ass Texans no ways, my nigga, because of that old shit. Back in the day,
I love the players.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
team, the ownership, man. Once they switched out that ownership, man, I'm a damn near go to every Texans game because they play good defense every year. You know what I'm saying? They got to fix the only thing with them is, see, this the Texans' problem, bro. They still got this good old boy mentality.
Yeah, just like all these motherfuckers.
No bullshit.
Yeah, they got that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm hoping like hell that motherfucking goddamn the 49ers defensive coordinator DeMeco Ryans, which he used to play for the Texans. They consider him, bro, for they like. I'm not even gonna say the Texans considering him, but on ESPN they saying that he's supposed to be like a leading candidate for the Texans job. Don't take that job, DeMeco. Don't take that job, brother. Stay in San Fran. Keep on building that strong ass defense you got over there. And don't come down here and let the good old boy get a hold of you, man. Because you played for the good old boy. You know he ain't about it. You know he ain't worth for motherfucking, you know, man. You played for the good old boy. We ain't got to go, you know what I'm saying? Come on, D'Amico.
Like above.
Straight up. I understand you got to get your paper. I ain't going to be mad at you if you take the job. But, hey, man. Don't you do it, man. Man, it's hard to root for the Texans, man, because it's like the ownership. They don't give a fuck about a losing culture, bro. It's like bro, I can take it back to this season. Them niggas they really mad. They was mad at Lovie Smith because he won the last game of the season. Now you motherfuckers already know y'all gonna fire me. So why wouldn't I get my little lick back? Cause y'all still gotta pay me. And then on top of that, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna get the number one pick. So I'm gonna go out the door with a bang. I ain't mad at you, Lovie Smith. Fuck them. Fuck them. As long as they on that good old boy shit, fuck them, man. Because if it wasn't for the Rooney Rule, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to know who they talking about when they say Rooney, the original owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mr. Art Rooney. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the Rooney Rule, none of these black deserving head coaches would even get considered. They wouldn't even get an interview. You know what I'm saying? That's the rule in place just so they can get an interview. So hey man, fuck the Texans just because of their ownership. They don't want to keep a coach. How you gonna establish a winning culture if you switching coaches every year? It ain't gonna happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a hell of a defense. Really had an all-star squad when you had Deshaun Watson, motherfucking Hopkins, full on the other side. Watt, Clowney. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you niggas, the Honey Badger back there playing safety, they had a playoff contender, a quality team. The good old boy broke it up, though. So guess what? Hey, man, until them motherfuckers get off that. Good old boy
shit a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man, until they get off that good old boy shit, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And
they'll sabotage some niggas quick, boy.
They will sabotage.
So you gotta be from Texas to really understand that whole little play, man. When niggas say good, really Texas, Louisiana, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, certain parts of Georgia, and then because Atlanta kind of got their own little black infrastructure, so they cool.
Yeah,
you know
they cool, and then they ownership
but Florida, they under that good old boy shit.
They baby Texas.
They the same as us, man.
And you know what's crazy about that?
Ooh, you right, Jonathan Joseph, that cornerback.
That good old boy shit. Nigga, you can walk into a restaurant and tell you in a motherfucking
Man,
situation like that.
You ain't got. You go to the gas station,
Facts.
nigga. Like,
you can walk in that bitch like, oh yeah, y'all on that good old boy shit in here.
It's sad, but it's true, man.
That shit
They
crazy.
got a lot of that blue and red hanging up in that motherfucker,
Stay
nigga.
away from it.
Certain way the glass. You know, shout out to Buc-ee's, bro. Buc-ee's is live, a dope spot you can stop. It's inviting to everybody. And it's for everybody, but it still got the good old boy vibe.
I'm finna say, and
But it's
everywhere
for
them
everybody.
bitches at,
Yeah.
is damn near by some good old boy ass
it's a
time. You
fact.
know what I'm saying?
You know,
They ain't in the city.
Oh,
we
God.
stopped by one on the way to San Antonio, then on the way back. It's
Facts. You can go in that bitch and buy all type of shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
some of the best chopped beef in Texas,
Yeah.
but they
I
on
love
that
they
good old
chocolate.
boy
I be
shit.
fucking with they chocolate almonds, man. I always
Yeah.
stop and get them.
Bro,
hoes.
everything in that bitch is live. For real.
Everything
So,
in
like,
That is a
live.
country ass, redneck ass, motherfucking store.
And it's always gonna be out in the middle of nowhere, man, on some good old boy shit.
Nah, facts with the state troopers and shit.
I did want
What?
to.
Them
Big
sit in the
ass
parking lot.
10-gallon hats on.
I
and
did
shit.
want Twan to speak on one thing too, though,
Yes,
before
sir.
he dipped out, man. That goddamn end of that damn game. I was watching it last night at the sports bar.
I saw, you know, I saw the replay when I got home. I feel bad for bro, but at the same time, come on, you got to know, cause you know, I mean, in the heat of the game,
But it's like you got to know,
you
like,
got to know. You got to. That's some shit you got to know. And the reason I say I feel bad for him, cause he's a young player. He ain't nothing but 22 years old. And did you see where they was going into the
Yeah, that's
locker
why I told you
room?
bring it up. Yeah,
But hey, say I couldn't.
yeah.
I would have probably been on the
This
same
man,
shit.
it's my last year, nigga.
Nigga, it's
Fuck
my
you.
last year, nigga.
The fuck you touched the fucking quarterback for, nigga?
Bro was hot, and you know what? He got every right in the world to be hot.
But you gotta take that though, cause
You
that
gotta
right
take
there,
that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a defining moment in homie career
Yes.
in his life because that decides, okay, nigga, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna clean that up and go harder. Cause you was you obviously a nigga with talent. You in the game at crunch time.
The nigga is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the hardest defensive ends in the league. I got to give him his card.
But you gave it to him. You gave him
gave
a
it
free
to him.
what 25
Yeah,
yards?
he gave him a free 15 yards,
15
bro.
yards,
And then what's crazy about it, he had already picked up the first down.
Yeah,
He going out of bounds.
yeah.
It's a tie game. It don't matter whether the clock going or if
All
it
you
stopped.
need is one. Yeah,
All you got to do is hold them where they at.
yeah.
Hold them where they at.
And all it take is one stop. You stop him 2 times, nigga. You back in the, we going overtime.
When he did that crazy shit, they was on the 40.
Yeah,
You put him right in field goal range. You smoked the game, homie.
straight shot.
You smoked the game. Cause the way Cincinnati defense was playing, they was gonna go to overtime. You know what I'm saying? From what I saw when I got home, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching, I'm like, cause it really was one of them defensive battles. And then we can't even forget, we ain't gonna put it all on, bro. Joe Burrow turned that motherfucking ball over twice.
Oh, it was a few.
That
You know,
nigga-
it never boils down to
you
one
know
play.
what? They had that. You know what else too?
Yeah,
That call when they stopped the play, like act like the play never happened.
Yeah.
That was some Vegas ass shit to me too.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like that's some shit that wasn't going on. Like I still don't know what the fuck they stopped the play for.
nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. Like I don't know, but bro definitely tripped out, man.
And I did want to speak on one other thing before we dip off, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
thought it was real dope because I might forget for next week. It's a guy named Drez that's on Mad Hop for my expert opinion. And he's not actually doing, Mav is not there doing the interview. It's the other guy that be on there with him doing the dreads, his homie and shit, but it's still a lit interview because Dog is giving a lot of information. And I think his name is Drez, bro. And I put it on my Instagram today. And I want y'all to check this interview out just for other artists who getting in the game, just to understand that never be afraid to go look up your business in any lane you in, bro. This don't apply just to rap and hip hop, bro. The knowledge of the game of information.
Right.
The hip hop duo Black Sheep. He's from Queens, New York. His name is Drez. He was signed to Tommy Boy Music, Polygram Records, Mercury Records, and Universal Records. So I don't know exactly how all that stuff go, but his name is Drez.
You remember who Black Sheep is?
I remember hearing that name, but I don't remember the guys.
I ain't gonna cap it, act like I remember.
Nigga, that's a.
I for sure remember the name.
A long time ago,
but I ain't never. Really
I remember Black Sheep, but I don't remember them individually. But I remember him. But he was on and I'm gonna let y'all hear the clip. He was on Math Hoffa, My Expert Opinion, and Dog got to talking about the rundown of how the record labels got out when the game went to streaming. Basically, what they did was, okay, we had our contracts back in the day, but they were based off of CD, cassette tape, and vinyl. Once it went to streaming, we didn't have this agreement in the contract for streaming. So now that the game went to streaming, any other forms of revenue it got in his contract, we supposed to be discussing that and breaking that down 50-50. So streaming came into play from 2008. So from 2008 until now, even though he got a record deal from way back in the day, nigga, I'm supposed to be getting paid half of that money from streaming. That's what's in the late. But if you don't know your business, you don't look in your contract, you ain't gonna know that shit. So that's why it's like, bro, nigga, you got to go get every dollar you worth, because they ain't gonna tell you about that shit, bro.
Oh no.
They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you that shit, bro.
Damn.
But nah, that's all I want to put out there, man, and just to let people know, bro, life, that should apply to life in general, bro. Anytime you in a business or anything like that, and somebody is rich, because, you know, man, you could try to go request some money and it'd be not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? You'll lose money trying to pay for the legal fees, but, man, a rich-ass company, nah, nigga, go get that. Go get that if it's for a rich company, bro. Like, you getting a rich company, nah, go get that. Engine number 9, So
that's crazy, because I was watching a Tank interview not too long ago where he was pretty much touching on that same shit. Like, you know, shit, man, they will hide what they can from you. Like,
facts, nigga. They ain't gonna tell you. They not gonna come to you. They ain't gonna come to you or me and say, hey, my nigga, we owe you $50,000 this past year, nigga. They like, nigga, that nigga don't come ask for it. We not giving it to him, man. Oh, God. The game ain't based on sympathy, my nigga. They gonna be like, you gotta find that shit out on your own, nigga.
Just ask Chameleon now, man. What he got? What he went and got like 600,000 that they was hiding from him?
No shit.
He hid it out of there.
Talking about that shit before,
So the shit is
real. I
man.
think Big Sean was saying they owe millions.
He got their ass audited and shit.
Big Sean was saying he owes some M's right now.
That's crazy.
Crazy, but nah, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in. We got more coming next week. Hey, we finna turn it up. Finna get everything together. We gonna work on it. And we gonna try to make it happen. And we gonna try to run them 2 lives next week, bro. At the same time, we'll get up here early and try to figure out. It was cold as shit today, and I think that shit kind of slows shit up. Niggas kind of under the weather. Hopefully we be better next week. And we got more coming, man. 1,000. Super Bowl parties. Y'all be safe. What's 2 weeks on? 2 weeks for the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, 2 weeks. Yeah.